Enter looks like it's ending. Sin. And we're live! Welcome to Captain Reboot. We are playing Tyranny of Dragons. My name is Kasey, and I get the pleasure of DMing a squadron of players and their characters through this adventure. At the moment, the characters find themselves squished in to a 10-foot radius room. The walls of this room are metal, steel, not highly polished, but cold and squishy, especially when there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them crammed into this tiny little area. They got there. You know what? I'll drag you over to that tiny little area here.
Or 8 of us and 1 in teleporty weirdness.
Yes, there actually are only 8 of them there because one of them is caught up in the teleporter. It just could not figure out how to squish one more Tabaxi into this 10-foot room. So you're all piled in here, kind of crammed on top of one another. Good news is one of you is a mouse folk, so that saves on a little bit of space. Bad news is 2 of them are half-orcs, 2 of them are Tabaxi, so there's a lot of extra limb and torso space being taken up. Now, we're going to be running through this next segment in a little bit of a different way. So here are the rules for the next couple of rounds. I'm going to ask everyone to roll themselves into initiative. And on their turn, I'm going to ask them to roll a d20. With that d20 result, if you roll a 1, whatever you're planning doesn't really work out. Something bad happens. Figure out what it is and let me know. If you roll between a 2 and a 10, you take out 1 enemy. From 11 to 19, you take out 2 enemies. And on a 20, you get the hat trick. 3 enemies are taken out. Now, these enemies will be acting on a turn, and we will roll that turn for them each time that you encounter a new area. They are cultists and mages. So I will be indicating they're using magic, they're using certain things, room effects will be going off. But all told, they're not really a threat to you all. So we're going to blow through this area kind of quick. After that, we're going to go back to more traditional combat because the threat level will rise dramatically. But at the moment, could everyone please, and I'll spread you out here so you can click on your tokens. Could everyone please click their token and add themselves to the initiative order?
Question.
I've already lost people.
These
Yes.
are terrible initiatives.
Yes.
Would it be possible for me to, in your modified thing, for me to use my channel divinity on a crit roll of 19 or 20? I can take out 3 enemies.
I feel you can get creative with it. So if you have things that you feel would modify this, we're not going to stick to the rules super tight. So if you feel that, even though you only got an 18, this thing that you do should wipe out 4 mooks, go for it. We won't say no in this section. Just try and save some enemies for the next person. And in this case, our mooks.
Whoa.
Oh, our mooks are actually doing pretty well. They're going to react pretty quick.
I don't think I've ever seen Talace that low in initiative.
Or Valandra that high.
Yeah.
We've just basically like, here, you roll well and I will roll badly.
It's opposite day.
So that is it. So Valandra, good news, bad news. There's really only one option for you to get things started, and that is this circular room that you're currently all crammed in. There's a little latch on a door, and as soon as you open that latch, due to the pressure of all of you just piled up on top of one another, you're going to kind of burst out of this room. And as you do, this is what you see. Several rooms have been made in this L-shaped area. You can see that the doors are open and scattered about on the floor are a number of cots and bedrolls. Several cultists are lying sleeping, one of which, the fellow off in this direction, is sitting studying a book. Seems like he's memorizing spells. The others are basically just asleep. Now, you undo the latch, the door springs open. You're kind of forced out by the weight of everyone behind you. Would you please roll a d20 to see how well whatever you're about to do does, and then tell me what you do?
So that's one enemy, right?
Take out one enemy.
Yeah. So Volandra's gonna see the spellcaster go fuck that and march over and cast Spiritual Guardians.
All right.
Or how are we adjudicating? Are we spending spell slots like normal?
You're spending like normal, but you're going to get a long rest at the end of this, and that's kind of
Okay.
why we're just going to blow through this, because you're not on conserved spell slots.
Yeah.
So Volandra
Okay.
calls up the Spiritual Guardians, goes rushing over towards it. The mage starts getting torn apart by these spiritual entities, and before it can really react, it will be eliminated. However, the other bad guys begin stirring in their beds with all this noise and commotion. They spring up, readying weapons. And Mord, just ahead of you outside the exit, Volandra blew past one of the cultists and who's now being sheltered from the spiritual guardians by the wall intervening. What are you doing?
So the cultist in front of everyone else is now rousing themselves and trying to draw weapons.
Yep, just groggily standing up like two arms, pulling weapons and getting ready. So if you would roll a d20,
Yep.
a 3, you may take out one enemy.
Oh, okay. That's generous. He basically just walks up to the first guy and says, "Go back to sleep," and just whacks him over the head with his hammer.
He's back down on. Now, was that were you checking your swing? Was that a non-lethal blow?
Yes, that was a non-lethal blow.
Oh, very nice.
It's a solid dream.
You put one cultist unconscious. Joey, that brings it round to you. Can I see the d20? And then what are you doing?
Oh that's good job, Mord. I didn't want to do that in the first place. And Joey will turn his turkey leg into a great axe and cut through this first cultist that sounds groggily from this room. And then turn it into a halberd as he slides over to the other side and just barely is able to reach this guy over here.
Yeah, the cultist that just got clonked by Mord looks very happy that Mord got to him, not Joey. So with that, two more cultists fall before they really had a chance to rise. Dawn, as you pile out, you can hear another cultist from the room beyond Volandra has started to move in your direction, readying weapons. What are you doing?
Blasting him in the face a couple times. He's not interested in keeping anybody alive.
Sounds good. Yep. Cultist falls. You now have one captive cultist, and you do a quick job tying them up. Now, this all happens in just a few seconds, but you can hear alarms been raised throughout the towers as magic starts to go off and people start screaming. Ruqiyo, you quickly gather up the party. You look over towards the teleport circle, and it comes to you. Which of the symbols are you going to press? The symbols are a single chair, a pair of chairs, an upside down L, which got you here, a rectangle, a flame, a star, a square, an hourglass, or a right triangle.
Oh, and let's try another one. Well, definitely not fire. Definitely not chair. 2 chairs. So we're gonna go star because he's the diviner.
Star seems nice. I like
Star
that
probably
option.
is up rather than down, but we're gonna try it.
Sounds good. And
question. Are there windows in this level, and can we see out to see like how far up this level was?
There are no windows in this level. The walls
Okay.
of this level are actually made of that same unpolished steel. It's a very odd sensation being in here as everything bounces back at you with a lot of echoes. But you get gathered up, you cram yourselves into the room. You look around, you're like, where's Dusk? And someone says, she probably just pushed another button. And then you're off and running again. And you find yourselves, you push the star, correct?
Yep, that's what I said.
All right. You find yourselves. Sin, you're going to jump down right. And we'll do a quick gather everybody up here and move it down. Not the cultist. Get out of there, you. You find yourselves stumbling into a room, and these teleportation pads are just not meant to move this many people around. The chamber is clearly a workplace of a wizard. A pair of voluminous tomes on astrology and astronomy lie open on a table. A massive telescope of brass, crystal, and polished mahogany rests on an intricate stand in the middle of a chamber. A ladder rests against one wall, and an immense crystal lens is embedded in the ceiling. Through the doorway across from you, you can see that several cultists are in motion, one of which is laid out on the floor being held down. The other holds a knife above his chest and has just stabbed it in and is drawing it upward. Looks like they're going to remove his heart. Ruqiyo, you step out seeing this. Can I see your D20, please?
Oh goodness, this is not good. /R 1d20.
A 15. You may take out up to 2 of the cultists or do whatever you wish.
Great. Yeah. No, we're good with this. I feel like I really wish I had something else. Yeah, no. Fireball's a good one.
Fireball rarely goes wrong.
Fireball rarely goes wrong, especially with like a enclosed space and room.
Flawless plan.
You got it.
Yeah, definitely.
So, Ruqiyo, is this like a run up, chuck it in, shut the door kind of thing?
Yep.
Okay. So Ruqiyo runs over, starts swinging the door shut, and you can just hear like, from inside. 2 of the cultists fall down dead. The one that was having its heart cut out is finished off. Ruqiyo, you can tell from inside you hear some arcane incanting, one of which managed to protect itself with a spell of some sort. Waverly, may I see your D20 as you get to decide what happens next? An 18. Only
Dawn
one.
is just quietly wishing that they had a bigger bag of holding.
All right. Well, if I'm going to run in and skewer that last cultist on my rape. Just
you dart in and woof. The scorch marks just leave too much opportunity. They are wide open as you sneak in stealthily and end the cultist. On the floor, you can see a white hourglass and, clutched to the chest of the mage you just destroyed, a blue mask that seems to have been made of dragon scale.
Uh-oh.
Looking about on the floor, you sort of think maybe the one who was having his heart cut out was Iskander, your ally. You only saw him from a distance, and the robes are now scorched, and he's got that hole in his chest, and nobody looks the same after a fireball, but probably.
Whoops.
Well, it was probably too late when the heart was getting brought out of the cavity, so
That's usually fatal, yes.
that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
So to Lace, that is going to bring it around to you. Coming up through the floor, you can hear the drone and incantation of magics at work. These were not the only cultists in the tower. You look towards the teleportation ring. Several symbols remain yet unchecked. Are you going to push any of them, or what's the plan?
Did we acquire the mask?
You have Waverly is walking out, mask in hand and hourglass in the other.
Okay, so we have the two things we need to get out of here, right?
Well, I hate to point out, but this tower is really shiny, and it's probably a bad habit to adopt every hideout we come to with extreme significance. But, look at this place.
It's pretty sweet.
There might be a deed somewhere in here, and if we find it,
So you do know Xonthal's tower has gone unclaimed for many generations. That's the story. Only recently taken over by the cultists. And it seems might makes right in this tower.
She's
Like,
kind of
seriously,
taking a look
can
around
you
and
guys
backwards,
please?
debating to what their vote is, because if they leave it up to her, we're leaving. She doesn't like to risk her life unnecessarily.
Dawn likes the idea, but it's a pretty famous tower-ish. People know about it, and it might make them a target for others who might want the tower.
I mean, also we have the hourglass thing, so like nobody else is gonna be able to get into that part, which is probably the good part anyway. So if we just take that, that's over half the tower we're just taking with us.
So my options are what? Like everything, or just the one couple things?
So there's all the buttons. You're currently on the star floor right now.
Okay.
Chair and 2 chairs were the entrance room.
Uh-huh.
Upside down L was that metal room that you just left. There is a rectangle that has been unpressed, a flame, star where you're at now, hourglass, and a right triangle.
And the hourglass was our key to getting out of here, correct? That's what he yelled at us.
The hourglass, he said he would be hiding in the dungeon, and the hourglass was the key. It doesn't look like he made it.
Okay.
Or this was a decoy.
Or this could be a decoy.
But we have the mask.
You do have the mask.
Is it a real mask, like detect magic?
It would take a turn. You could use detect magic unless somebody has it always up.
Not always up.
Dawn,
What was that?
You have detect
do you
magic,
have
though.
detect magic always up?
Most of the time.
Do you have
Okay.
it up now?
Now.
It can be. Yes. He has it for free.
Yes or no question.
Yes.
So Dawn's like, do you have it? Dawn looks over like, yes, it's magic. And yes, it is indeed a powerful magic item.
So are we leaving? Is that the consensus, or are we going to continue on? Because even my magic users, aside from Ruqiyo, seem to want to get out of here.
Could always come back.
Yeah, well, I mean, it seems like we got what we came for, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see no
Coming
reason
for
to
the
stay here.
mask.
This
Yeah.
stupid teleporty place with the black void holes. No, thank you. No more darkness puddles.
Okay. So which icon are you pushing, Talise?
So we came in on one chair, right?
One chair was the
Yeah.
entranceway. Or one chair was the hall with the table in it.
But I forget, did we walk into that one or did we teleport
You
into that one?
teleported into that one.
Teleported in, so we don't actually know which one is out.
So we don't know which one's out. Okay, so we don't know which way is out. So Talise is gonna gamble guess, and we're gonna go to Hourglass.
All right. You push the hourglass, and for just a moment, you find yourself in a enclosed astral space, a little bubble for a second, and then you are rejected from it. You find yourself back where you were.
So we're still right here.
Because
You were
you weren't
still right
holding the
there.
hourglass that Waverly has.
Well, that you were in contact with Waverly by the chain, and
okay.
you realize there must be something else that's not happening. Because even though the other mage claimed to be able to access the dungeon using the hourglass, he did not.
Command word, maybe?
You're looking at the wrong half elf here, because I am not a wizard.
Could I make an Arcana check to kind of analyze that?
Sure. So, a quick study of the hourglass, and you believe that the hourglass, or possibly the tower as a whole, requires attunement.
Oh, that
Ah.
takes time.
That does
Usually,
take time.
All right. Well, I mean, I could get friendly with this hourglass, but
Are we safe here?
we probably wouldn't want to do so
Probably,
without,
probably not. We'd probably want to,
clear it out.
yeah, clear out at least the parts of the tower that we can reach.
Okay, I guess it's still my turn.
Still your call. We haven't moved.
Okay.
This is a conversation ongoing, so seconds have passed and things have happened. But you're still the one like with your hand on the elevator buttons.
All right, let's go to right triangle.
Let's
'Cause
go to
math
right
is
triangle.
Totally my friend.
Second favorite shape.
Okay, you press the right triangle, and as you appear outside the tower at the base of it and look towards the sundial, you're like, oh, right triangle. So a representation of the sundial. Fortunately, you are still within easy walking distance of the teleportation circle if you wish to go back into the tower.
Ooh, I accidentally got us outside.
And as
Sailing
that
upwards.
as that happens, you all sort of spill about, and Kuhloe, you end up the closest to the dial if you wish to do something, or closest to the teleportation controls if you wish to do something.
Okay, so we're staying in the. Okay, so knowing the arcana about the attunement, like, are we just gonna pop around here for an hour until we can see the basement, or are we gonna go? Like, Chloe's of the mind of going, just saying, well, whatever's in the basement, we got the fucking key, so it's not like it's going anywhere. But do we want to really pop around here? Is that what we're doing? Like checking out every one of these buttons? What?
Talia's like, we're out.
I
We
mean,
have
we're
what we need.
outside, yeah.
Go.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Chloe is all on Team Go, but like, there was talk about clearing stuff out, so I'm like, well, we're outside, and it's so much work going all the way back in there. So,
All right. So as Chloe starts to head away from the tower, crossing the space from the sundial, and remembering the instructions that if you wish to go out, you really only need to wish that you wish to leave, you will find your path unblocked, and you're able to re-enter the town of Xonthal's Tower. The town is a nice place. A lot of little mages there. A few of them look a little concerned because there was a little bit of noise and fire coming from the tower, but nothing too unusual. And you look to be in reasonably good condition. None of you are bleeding out of your ears or anything.
Do we smell smoky from the fireball?
Uh,
You
That's a-
singed whiskers.
that's that's a question for you. I know there's some prestidigitation and some cleaning magics available to you. So I will let you determine that as you make your way back
Question,
towards the town. Yeah.
slightly out of order because, like, the teleporting, we didn't all have a chance. But could I have grabbed who we think might be Iskander's body as we teleported out?
Absolutely. If you want to bring a charred corpse along with you, that doesn't look shady at all.
Chloe
can
would
throw
have
it in the
commented,
bag.
like,
Put 'em in the hole.
I will.
Put
I
him in
will.
the bag.
Chloe
I
would give
will-
Valandra a look before just shoving a corpse in a bag. Like, can we just say a
I
prayer
will-
or something,
I will
Valandra?
I will cast gentle repose and throw him in the bag. We can bring him
Set
back.
him
if we
gently
want
in
to.
the bag. God.
Shove his bag.
So yes, absolutely. And of course, a few of you may have added a few things to your pocket stashes as you saw shiny things in the Mage's Tower. But for the moment, we'll fast forward through that. Congratulations, you have found your way out of Xonthal's Tower. So you now know how to get in and how to get back out again. As you are exiting the hedge maze, the world's going to go dark, and then the world's going to go bright again.
I'm glad that you said that we know how to get in and out easily, because I'm like, in feels like it was just a. Oh, through the hedge maze.
Through the hedge maze.
Holy crap.
So, huge map. And now this map
Oh, no.
happens to be Tribor. However, it is going to be representing Xonthal's tower. And
Ah.
you may have noticed some things on the horizon.
Oh no.
Those things are fast approaching. The exit to the hedge maze is over in this direction. So you'll be coming out on this little path here. Am I on the right layer? Yeah, okay. On the little path here. The map is to scale, so your arrow and your movement is about right. We're not going to worry about details, though, so you move about 30 to 60 feet if you run, and we're going to skip a little time because this is on a big expanse. Possibly the first thing you notice is a large blue dragon winging its way down the road towards the tower.
Do we
It
recognize
is-
this dragon?
Blue
You
dragon.
do. This dragon is the first dragon you saw back in your hometown, and then
The one
several of
that
the
Dawn
party.
made pee its proverbial pants and run away.
That is true.
I still have 2 of its scales in my stuff.
These are
been-
all true things.
Dust
Lenethal.
jumped on his face.
I've been carrying these scales around for the entire campaign.
It's
Amazing.
not in a backpack, is it?
We should get you more at some point.
Now, Lenethon, as you know, is an adult blue dragon. Did not have a great showing the first time you met. However, some of the party had reported that it marshaled forces, including a purple worm, to pester the party after a encounter. So it has upped its game. But at the moment, it seems to be flying as fast as possible towards you. Away to the south and the east, however, you see 3 other dragon forms. These not so interested in heading your way. They seem to be attacking the town. They're working their way from the outskirts, and you can see weapons being rained down from above, breath weapons herding people at the moment. It is going on to dusk time. You've been in the maze for quite some time, as well as going through the tower. There's still enough light to see by, but it's starting to get late. You think you could make a break for it, and maybe the dragons wouldn't see you. You'd have to leave your wagons behind, but you might make it away before the dragons arrive. The town would certainly be doomed. You could move towards the dragons. It's an option. And that's where I'm going to ask, what are you all doing? You've got 3 to 5 minutes, maybe, to decide what you're going to do before the dragon decides for you. Please feel free to talk amongst yourselves.
And it's a town full of wizards and cool
Town
people.
full of apprentices. Really. They all have a little bit of cantrip to them, but none of them seem like the blasty fireball type. They just seem like if we want to light a fire, we use a cantrip. If we want to mend a fence, we use a cantrip.
Can I,
If they're all apprentices, who's teaching them?
As
The dude
Xonthal
that used
was.
to live in the
Yes.
tower.
and
Got
what
it.
was their, I don't want to ask what a whole town's alignment was, but as far as like the whole cultist thing, were they like, oh, let them be, like let the cultists be, who cares, doesn't bother us? Like what was their leaning as far as that goes?
So they didn't know or seem to know who had gotten into the tower. That was a topic of great mystery. You would say that they are neutral to neutral good. They seem good-natured. They greeted you. They didn't try and scam you out of everything. They have lots of unseen servants, so all the heavy labor is done by unseen servants. So they're fairly educated and maybe a little lazy. They got a little pudge, going on there. They're an older, not a lot of young children. There's maybe 300 or so townsfolk overall. So yeah, I don't think anyone would miss them if they were all gone.
That's the God in the sky's opinion. Chloe is like gonna say, yeah, we can't just leave these people. That
No, we have to help them.
Yeah,
So,
we
like,
can't
like-
leave these people because 300 or so people that can cast cantrips are very valuable in a war against a cult of flying dragons.
Also, their people can't leave, but sure, they're helpful people.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
So, like,
Artillery,
she's,
got
like,
it.
rubbing her forehead like she's got a headache because, boy, this feels awfully familiar.
Different reasoning, same conclusion.
I'm sure they've got gold in their pockets to lace.
It's more about we should get out of here. Why are we going towards the dragon? Which is exactly what happened on very first game of the session. Of why are we going towards the danger when we should be going away from the danger?
Yeah, but we're
And
so much
everyone-
bigger now.
It
And
all
Dawn
comes
looks so much
round-
scarier.
There's 4 dragons. And
There
one
Dragon-like
are
beings.
destroy our face.
4 dragon-like beings indeed. So as I go ahead and add the 4 dragon-like beings to the initiative order, please go ahead and add yourselves as well. All the party members are in the purple circle at the moment. And we're not going to be in initiative order for closing the distance. That would just take forever of running. Just let me know once you've decided what you would like to do.
Does it
Oh,
seem
okay,
like
it
the
should be low.
town is that literally the same initiative as last time? Does it seem like the town is doing anything down below? Like with these 3 down here, are they like starting to cast their fancy cantrips? Are they hiding in their houses?
Oh my god. I don't want my initiative to be high.
There's a little bit of screaming and running happening at the moment.
Scatter.
Dang it, Blade.
Scatter is a little thing. It doesn't seem like they have military organization. So while some of them certainly do have cantrips, they probably don't have anyone that would take the stance to organize them. Let's all stand together and blast as one. They seem to be missing that key person. Kind of like if all college kids know professor is sort of the thing here.
If we're planning on actually fighting these dragons, I would suggest everyone drink their potions of electricity and necrotic resistance.
That's probably not a bad idea. I'm not a professor.
Okay. So the first things that you start to see is away to the south. The black dragon, the younger one that you've seen before hunting you, drops down to the ground, and you can see him smashing into the sides of houses, chasing people out into the streets. Looks like he's trying to herd people more than he's trying to kill them. Mord, I think the party's kind of decided what they want to do, maybe? Is there anything special you're doing?
Special? No.
Okay.
I mean, from the moment he saw the dragons, his mind was made up. He was going to go help the villagers. So,
Okay.
yeah, that's what he's
Any
going to
prep
do.
spells, any prep effects? I know you'll rage when you get close enough, but anything else I should know about?
I don't think any of them have psychic abilities, so I'm not drinking that potion. Otherwise, resistances are covered. Probably start off with the bow. Other than that, no. That's
Okay.
it.
Waverly, any prep work from you I should know about?
Well, I do have a potion of necrotic resistance, so I will drink that.
Fair enough.
Um,
And you have plenty of time to gurgle down as many potions.
Yep. Yeah, I think I just have the necrotic I got fire resistance, but that's not helpful right now. So yeah, drink the potion of necrotic resistance. Or do we
Do you not have one of lightning resistance?
I don't see one on my list.
Okay.
That's
Might have
fine.
been drunk.
I think maybe there were like maybe 1 or 2 that I couldn't quite cover, and you had evasion, so I got it.
I think that might have been it. That's okay. That's okay.
Sounds good.
And then get the bow out.
You got it. Away down on the easternmost side of town, the large Dracolich, made of bone and fleshy bits, is just smashing into houses, tail wrecking havoc. Again, doesn't seem to be intent on killing people so much as driving them into the street. Dawn.
Dawn is. Well, he was voting for leaving. because there's a whole lot of dragons, but nobody
Mhm.
seems to be doing that. So he's just long-suffering sigh. He's gonna take his necrotic resistance potion, adjust his glasses, and start rummaging through his scrolls.
Do you have an electricity one too?
Do not.
Ooh,
That is not
that's
one that I made.
unfortunate. Okay.
So let me get rid of my necrotic existence one off the sheet.
Yep.
I think I had one last time, but
Ah.
that was it.
Got it.
Okay.
And Valandra.
Valandra is going to cast Death Ward on herself.
Okay.
And will drink potions of necrotic and electricity resistance.
Sounds
and
good.
how long is it before we're going to be likely to engage this dragon?
So we're gonna go through this round of everyone kind of prepping and seeing what the dragons are doing, and then it will be the first engagement. So then we're gonna fast forward to engagement time. So
Yeah, I know. I need to know how long that's going to be between now and then.
You have as many rounds as you want to. The next round,
I need
you
to
will be
know
in
whether
combat
or not my spiritual guardians are still up, because that lasts 10 minutes.
They would be down by now.
Okay.
But all of your spells are reset. You have the benefits of a long rest. I hope I said that. If I didn't say that,
you said that we were going to, and then never said that it actually happened.
Yes, please. If you hadn't, take the benefits of a long rest, full hit points, full spell slots, and you can say, "I will cast Spirit Guardians as soon as the things get close," and that's fine.
Okay. Cool.
Yep. And then anything else I should know about?
Does that mean you can re-prepare at a long rest?
You could have re-prepared at a long rest.
Okay. We're just gonna do that instead.
You got it. And
actually, sorry. Instead of Spirit Guardians, I think I am going to cast. Let's see here. Holy Weapon. Should I do Mord, Joey, or Kuhloe?
What's the question?
I'm casting Holy Weapon on one of you, or one of your weapons. I'm just trying to decide whose.
I don't have my cool stuff. I just have the borrowed sword. So Joey has the cool one.
I think Mord's the only one who can't boost his own weapon. Because Joey and Kuhloe all have little boosty weapony things.
Yeah.
Smitey stuff.
I'm gonna go with Joey because I don't know if Mord's gonna be switching between his two weapons, and I don't want to. Yeah, it seems likely, and I don't want to cast it on one and then have it not be useful.
Fair.
So Joey, you do an extra 2d8 radiant damage.
Okay.
Also, sorry, I forgot one thing. I have a potion of flying.
Okay.
If someone wants that. I don't think I'm the right choice for that one. But I think that might be Mord.
Yeah. I mean, if you're giving it to me, then I'll just switch to my hammer instead.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Got it. So Mord looks like he's all prepped with his longbow. Excuse me. Valandra just walks over like, glug, 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 glug. He's like, oh, and switches out. And then to Lace, prep I should know about for you.
She will also drink her potions of necrotic and electric resistance, and she's going to take out her Macfermid Cittern, and she will use it to cast Bark Skin on herself.
You got it. Joey,
are you gonna start a counter song as soon as we start going towards the dragons?
Oh, yeah, as soon as they're within range of the counter song, she would start doing counter song.
Sounds good.
So everyone stay within 30 feet of her.
Okay. So Joey's obviously getting ready as well. Probably working towards But the real question, guys, are we going to try to cut this town in half and try to cut off the weird southern dragons and the old friend North Dragon?
Or are we just trying to evacuate people?
I don't think that we have anywhere to go that
Waterdeep?
the dragons can't get to us. Oh, I guess. Well, I guess yeah. If we can gather everyone up and
I was gonna say, if I can get to if that
It
big one
takes-
in the center is like a town hall or
Yeah.
something, I could
it
set up a teleportation circle and we could herd as many people in as we can, and then
Yeah.
you guys could hold off the dragons / delay them. I mean, they're
Take-
herding, so they're probably looking for us. And seeming's not perfect.
Or they want
So.
slaves.
Yeah, what's the teleportation circle like?
It
Doesn't
does
that
take
take-
me a minute to cast.
Yeah.
and it's only open for 6 seconds.
Oh, Jesus.
Is it really only one round?
Yeah.
Yes.
You draw a 10-foot circle, permanent location, shimmering portal. Remains open until the end of your next turn.
Yeah, a 10-foot circle isn't gonna
10 foot.
fit.
300
so
people in
basically,
one round.
if you were to get everyone crowded around in like a 60-foot area, as many people as you could put there, you lay down the circle, and then everybody just mass presses in. It'll be terrible, and it'll be people getting crushed. But a lot of people can be saved in those few seconds, if that
I
is
think
the
it's
plan.
probably worth a try.
But that will take you 10 rounds.
That would be 10 rounds defending this area where you've now clumped a lot of people together.
Yeah, and basically whether or not we can do that is going to depend on if the rest of you think you could basically defend the goalie.
Which brings back to Joey's question of, are we splitting the party? Was like some of us going down one way and the other one going, hey, 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 over here.
Oh,
All
that's what
flare
that meant.
in
Yeah.
Jurassic Park.
And
thing.
the only building that would be feasible in the middle of town to set that up would be the central keep, that central tower. That's big enough to get all those people pressed in. It's got 2 floors inside, a nice big open area in the middle, so you can get everybody just ready to go, get that cast, and it's somewhat defensible.
Yeah, it has that nice big red bullseye on the fucking roof.
It's got a bullseye, but at least it's got a reinforced roof, so it's made for defense. Other possibility would be getting people over into the hedge maze, but that's not between. That's all the way across town, and that's a long way to run. So those are some options there. Joey, as options are being discussed, what kind of prep are you doing?
All right. Well, I mean, assuming the worst, I mean, I'll take both potions, necrotic and lightning, and then, yeah, just try to get coordinated with everybody else. That's all the prep that Joey really has.
All right. And as you are assuming the worst, maybe you get to see the worst happen. As the shadow dragon flies over the other 2, it looks down and it breathes its dark breath across all the people that have been herded out into the street. With the combined efforts of the 3 brothers, 12 humans are destroyed, and in their place rise undead shadows.
Oh.
Kuhloe,
we all saw this happen.
you all saw this happen. You just saw it go down. You saw that inky spread. You saw the people fall, and then you saw their shadows rise.
Yeah.
And you know enough about these dragons to know how bad that is.
Yeah, Chloe's pissed, obviously. So in the getting here, and I didn't discuss this before, there's a certain beloved animal that I'm looking for, and I'm wondering if they would have gone with me to meet up with everybody at the hedge maze. My beloved Elmar.
Your beloved Elmar, isn't your beloved Elmar your found steed?
He is my finded steed.
So you can call him. That's a spell.
It is. It takes a while. That's why I'm like, if he wasn't already with Chloe, like, waiting at the edge of the hedge maze if he
Oh,
wasn't.
you could have definitely. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, like so in the collecting of the steed, she will down the 2 resistance potions and cast Shield of Faith on her and Elmar, and just, express her displeasure at both having to kill the shadows and what's going to happen. And press for the group to decide. Are we trying to draw them all in, or are we going to go? Because Chloe's ready to just ride off down south and start saving the people, hearing what Ruqiyo can do.
Okay.
So then,
And as that is happening, a little bit of time is going to pass. The preparations are being made. You make your way to the edge, and as you do so, that enormous blue dragon continues winging its way towards you. It lands and looks towards you from a distance. It maintains a safe 200 to 250 foot away as it settles its wings in, and then it barks out, "You. Why you?"
Why?
oh, so it didn't target us specifically. Great.
Would
It
rather
looks-
it not be us.
It looks away to the south and east, then looks back at you. "Well, fools. Obviously, you're the ones who have troubled our efforts," and it sniffs. You bear the mask. I have an offer for you. Give me the mask and I will leave, and you can deal with the abominations as you see fit. Or attempt to keep the mask and I will destroy you, and the abominations will destroy the town. What say you?
Ultimatums.
This is bullshit.
Yeah, we're not giving that mask.
What does the mask do?
It is the blue dragon mask. You have not really found out what it does yet. However, it is key in some way to the summoning of Tiamat.
Of Tiamat. We're not giving them the mask.
No.
No,
I
can't
don't
I
have
suppose
it.
one of us
That's
could
not
put
the
it
point.
on and like order the blue
Yeah,
dragon to fight
I
the other
was-
dragons.
Talace was going to put it on
Ah.
to see what happens if we
I love you,
put it
Talace.
Oh.
Sure. Talace, you may absolutely put it on.
Make
Casey's
this
too
terrible
excited.
decision.
It's a tarp.
You may absolutely put it on.
Look, of
so-
all the dragons that she's ever enjoyed, blue is her favorite. So
There you go. So Talace puts on the mask, and you can feel something emanating from her as she does so, an aura of majesty beyond her normal charismatic and appealing. This is a little colder. This is a little more impressive, intimidating, raw power emanating from her. There's something about her that speaks on a fundamental level to you that this is a being to be feared. And you've all experienced the dragon fear in the past. This is akin to that. And Joey, you can feel your weapon reacting to her aura.
In like the misbehaving child way, or in like the not closer to that please way?
Somewhere in between. Kind of an eagerness to impress, perhaps.
Okay. Talace, sorry if this gets a little wonky, like, and he's trying to shake out Cyanrath into a longbow.
and so how do I feel?
Not fantastically different. I mean, you're always the center of attention, I think. So
I'm used to having majesty. It's literally
yeah,
a thing I do.
maybe this maybe akin to like a really, really nice outfit. And maybe like a nice weapon to go with it, and just like advantageous position. Like you are on point right now. It doesn't feel like it's influencing you in any way. It's just a really solid accessory.
Oh no.
It really matches my outfit too.
It 100% matches the outfit.
Really
And,
ties the outfit.
Like
yeah.
you can tell it's influencing the outfit in some way, because the outfit was swank but it's now got a nice scale pattern to it that it didn't have quite the same way before. It is affecting the appearance of your attire, if not the attire itself.
Very cool.
And now the dragon has made the offer. You've put on the mask, and you don't seem to be complying. So give myself 250 feet or so, somewhere in about there. And we're going to be using approximates. Dragon waits for your answer. While it is doing so, away down south, the black dragon continues to move through houses, smashing them, chasing people out from any cover they might find. Mord, what are you doing?
Oh, boy. Okay. I mean, I think Mord, as much as he wants to save people, isn't going to run away from the group too far at this juncture.
Mhm.
So I think he is just going to head toward Lenithon, kind of at an angle. And give me a second. Kind of at a slightly outward angle.
Sure.
Thomas, I haven't looked it up yet, but what is the flight speed on the potion? Is it 60?
I believe. Just a second. Fly speed of 40, I think.
40? Okay.
No, wait, I'm sorry. I looked it up for Pathfinder, not for 5e.
Wrong game.
I switch back and forth so much. Just a flying speed equal to your walking speed.
Okay, 35. Gotcha. So he's going to move 70 feet closer.
You got it. And so just swinging out on an angle, because you know about the line of dragon's breath, so you keep yourself out from a straight line.
Yep.
Got it. About another 1 to 2 of those if Lenithon doesn't move forward, and you'll be in range. Waverly, what are you doing?
Let's see. Actually, how far? Okay.
250 at the moment, so a longbow could make it. A short bow, you might need to move up.
Yeah. All right. I'm little, so it's just a short bow. Let's run up. Ish, approximately
Yeah,
there.
ish is fine.
Ish is there, and I still got some magical arrows, so let's shoot a magical arrow.
Okay, let's see a magical arrow.
That is a shitty shitty roll.
Well, you still get it back. You get it back.
I do get it back.
So pwang. And with this obvious threat, Lenithon calls out fools, and you can see it beat down its wings heavily, and it flies backwards and up, moving about another 50 or so feet away from you.
Get down here! Get down here and fight!
Herein lies the problem of our whole group.
Yep. We are all on the ground.
Mord's not.
Go, Mord!
All right, and away to the south and east, the large Dracolich lumbers about, smashing through houses, driving people out into the streets. Dawn, what are you doing?
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
With scrolls, like I have to be able to cast the level of spell to use the scroll.
As long
Right.
as it is a spell you can cast it.
Okay.
Isn't there? Can't you do it at a higher level if it's on your list? There's just a chance of it failing.
I don't believe so in standard
If
rules.
the
I
spell
believe
is on your
This-
class's spell list, but of a higher level than you can normally cast, you must make an ability check using your spellcasting ability to determine whether you cast it successfully. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay, so this spell is not on either of my class lists, so it's going to go to Telays at some point. So that's not
Oh, okay.
gonna
Okay.
do. he is going to ready a spell. Because he's expecting this guy to like come at them, so he'll do his scooting up a tree situation, roughly,
Sure.
whichever's closest tree, and hold a spell.
You got it. Valandra.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I was re-preparing spells.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. So Valandra will move forward 30 feet. So that's only about to the edge of the circle there. And no, actually, I'm just going to go 60 feet for now.
Okay. And to Lace.
Okie dokie. Lord, she wants to get out of the clump, but she also needs to see within 30 feet of everybody. Yeah, she'll move over here-ish, trying to get out of the way. Because clumping is bad.
That is true. Joey.
Actually, she can dash, so she'll just take that an extra 30 feet.
You got it.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess we're not going to be cutting him off. That is
Chloe's gonna shoot Joey a look. Just the look.
Which look?
She's gonna look at the back of Elmar's butt and then give him the eyebrow.
I don't want to go for a ride. Oh my god, that's literally 30 feet out of my range. Fine. I will climb on Elmar, using a minimal amount of movement, I'm assuming, and then I'll shoot at Letheon twice, and we'll be at disadvantage.
17's pretty good, but not enough. But the 22 will do for 10 points of piercing damage.
Oh, my bad. Hold on.
And was
holy weapon.
I was gonna say the holy weapon. I thought you were the one that got the holy weapon. 25 points of damage.
Whew.
Lenathon looks very displeased with this. Joey, anything else?
Out of range. Nope.
All right. The Shadow Dragon does not seem to have regained its devastating breath weapon yet, so it sets about knocking roofs off of houses and chasing other people's out. The horde of shadows it has raised up pour into them, rooting through basements, tearing through small rooms, making sure none escape. You can hear screams coming from them as they drain the life out of people. Chloe,
that's not good, you guys.
what are you up to?
I'm sorry, what did Jerk Dragon do?
The Shadow Dragon just started knocking around houses. It looks like he's waiting. You know about dragons and the breath, so it looks like he's waiting to be able to do that again.
Politely knocking on doors, got it.
Politely knocking on doors.
Come out, I won't hurt you for sure. Okay,
Have you heard the word of Shadow, our Lord and Savior?
Have you heard of the word of death? Okay, so Chloe is going to cast on herself and therefore Elmar, and Joey sitting on Elmar cast haste.
Okay.
And we're gonna run, Elmar. We're gonna run so far.
Oh god.
Oh, I want to be on Elmar.
Oh dear lord.
So its movement is. Hold on, I'm checking. It's been a while for Elmar. So its movement is 60 feet. So if it moves, then takes the dash as the action and the haste action dash.
That's
360 feet.
Yeah.
200.
Wait, hang on.
200.
2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1.
Wait, hang on. So it is a normal 60-foot move. The target
doubled
speed
one
is
time.
doubled, which is 120.
Oh yeah.
Okay. It can then take the dash action, which means 120 twice, which is 240. It gains an additional action, which could be used to dash again, which would equal 360 feet of movement.
Yep.
Okay.
Show us the meaning of haste.
Yes. And she's going to look back at the rest of the group and just say, I'm sorry, I have to. I have to. Just spread out, you remember him, and Dawn. Get that evil bitch face going. Scared him off last time. It looks so much creepier now.
That's the plan.
So yeah.
Okay, and she'll go, Elmar.
He may have
go.
a better version of that spell now. So.
And she will make as much like ruckus noise, give the big mean blue dragon the finger as she's running, and try and rustle up the attention of the guys down here.
Okay. So go ahead and move yourself to whereabouts you would be, and I think we were somewhere down around that area. You got it. And as you zip along on Elmar, the dragon looks over towards you, eyes up the distance, looks over towards the others, eyes up the distance. And then it begins to circle round. Coming up this way. It calls out, "Fools, cast down the mask, and I can be away." Its serpent-like movements in the air indicate it might be more troublesome to hit than normal. Down away to the south and east. Wait, what happened? Ruqiyo, how did you get...
realized I wasn't on the initiative tracker.
Oh!
Thankfully, we haven't gotten that far, I don't think.
All right, so...
No, we already got through a full turn, so.
So let me...
Ahem.
So, all right, so we're going to leave you there. And we're just going to bring you up now.
I was wondering, because Chloe was going to say something to Ruqiyo, be like, get ready, when I have the people, I'll try and find you.
Nope, that was my fault too. I'm like, I wonder what I am. Oh.
And so Ruqiyo, what are you doing?
I really don't suppose. Well, no, you were going in the wrong direction. Whatever your Elmar is can't fit another person. So I think I'm gonna make Mord big.
Gonna make Mord big.
Mord's gonna get big with enlarge.
You got it. Let's go ahead and see an enlarge spell, please.
Enlarge, reduce.
And then maybe move out of the clump.
30 feet. So you will need to scoot a little closer to Mord. Actually, so basically you're just gonna have to chase after Mord for a bit because he did sprint ahead.
I'm not done with you yet.
So move a little bit towards Mord, and then a little bit north or south, so somewhere maybe like on the path, and that will be close enough to have been up to Mord, get the spell off, and Mord is now big. Ruqiyo, anything else for you?
No, I don't think so. Counterspell doesn't really work against dragons and its reaction anyway, so yeah, I'm good.
All right. And that's going to bring us round 2.
And just in case I didn't, I'll also drink those potions that everyone else is drinking.
You got it.
The electric and the necro.
Sounds good. The Black Dragon continues its assault on the houses, driving through them, flapping up over them, smashing around through them. Mord. Dragon's still a little ways away. What are you up to?
Well, still gonna be
Say 180 or so.
180. Okay. Well, movement's only 70, not hasted. So I am going to no, I've seen him do the serpentine movements, and I know that and Mord knows that his skill with the bow isn't that great. So he is going to just continue to move close.
Sounds good. And as you do so, Waverly, what are you up to?
All right. Well, I'm going to run forward, with a dash, another 50-ish feet. And I'm going to try another magic arrow because, damn it, I am going to hit that dragon.
Alrighty, it will be at disadvantage due to the dragon's serpentine movements. Let's see it. A 13 will not score a touch on the blue dragon.
Rude.
Very rude. And that's going to bring up the Unborn, who continues to smash his way through houses, flying up into the air and then plummeting down on them with no regard for his own physical well-being. Dawn, what are you up to?
He is questioning his life choices as always. He is going to actually Noom closer.
Ooh.
Wow.
Spell he can Noom pretty damn far, but he's in a tree. Roughly there-ish. Trying to not be in. Did he I forget. He would remember. Cone or line for this
Line.
guy?
You
Line.
remember?
Okay.
You remember? Blue dragons are lightning in line.
I played a blue dragonborn. You'd think I could remember that. So he's gonna Noom to roughly there in the trees.
Sounds good. Anything else?
Still preparing, getting that spell ready to go.
Which spell ready to go?
Fear.
Okay. And that.
Like I said, the better version of the one he used last time.
Yes.
That is going to bring us round to Landra. Landra, what are you up to?
So I'd forgotten, but if we were doing mounts, if we had our mounts and carts this close, Valandra also has a warhorse.
So the mounts and carts were primarily left with the innkeeper. Elmar is a special case as it can respond to Kuhloe.
Okay.
Paladin fine steed.
Yeah, I mean she's just moving forward then.
Okay.
I can't do anything at this range.
Chunk, 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 chunk. To Lace.
Okay. You guys make things so difficult. She loves you, but you make everything so difficult. Oh my gosh. Hang on, sorry.
No problem.
Too far away to do anything. Not close enough to anybody to do anything else. You guys are killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. You're freaking killing me.
Question, Kasey.
Mm-hmm.
Lenithon is an adult blue dragon?
Lenithon is an adult blue dragon.
Okay, yep.
And you've seen enough dragons now to know the age ranges in general.
Yeah.
Set.
So is huge size?
So is huge size. Correct.
Okay.
Adults are huge, yes.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Making me look stuff up now.
Slace lives for her terrible ideas. Just trying to not to get in line with anybody while I want to do the thing I want to do.
And we're playing ish, so you can just say I'm not in line with people, and that's
Yeah.
fine.
Beautiful. She's gonna move. She's gonna take her action to dash.
Okay.
So she gets within 60 feet of her favorite kitty cat brother.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna. So that's my action. That's my movement. Bonus action: Inspire Dawn.
Okay. Bardic inspiration applied.
And she's trying to stay out of line, but with him and Mord, trying to stay between them.
You got it. And since we don't happen to have Dusk's player in game as well, Dusk I feel would be appropriate. That has neumed off and is just picking up children like under each arm and then on the back and so on, and just neuming like hell across the battlefield.
That's
so,
what I was gonna suggest too.
Yeah.
That
That's a
seems
great
appropriate.
plan, actually.
So that is so. While unfortunately that's a one at a time rescue and we got 300 people, I think that is pretty much where Dusk's mind is going to be.
And she's gonna be better at it than anyone else because she's so fast.
She does have the speed. So that'll be done in spurts and lurches. You know, grab a child, run, sit still for a second to catch breath, and then yume like crazy. And so Talace has moved. Talace has inspired Joey. What you doing?
I have not inspired Joey.
Oh no, sorry, you inspired Dawn.
Inspired, Joey.
Joey, what are you doing? Joey, what are you doing?
So, which one of these breathed out that nasty shade necrotic breath?
The nasty necrotic breath was the Undying. Down.
Do I have any sort of line of sight on it at all?
There's kind of a house in the way, maybe two, but it is flying up into the air and back down again. So I would say yes, line of sight.
Perfect. I'm gonna try to plug it twice.
Okay.
With I'm not getting out. With disadvantage, I'm not getting off Elmer. He seems to be going where all the fun is.
The nat 1 is gonna miss. The 27 is a pretty good shot. That will hit. And that is. What is it doing for me there? That was the
17.
crit.
Oh, no, okay.
14.
14, yeah.
Yeah, the crit threw me off there. Yeah, you sink that into the shadowy body of the dragon. It seems startled that it is wounded in this way. Joey, anything else?
No, I'm just gonna look around. And where are the people running all around in this town, or?
So at this point, they seem to be trying to go to ground. They're trying to get into houses, get into basements, that sort of thing. The ones to the south and east are being chased out of their houses by the two rampaging dragons and being driven into the street. Right now, they're being gathered in around this area in preparation for what might be happening next. The others are basically gone to ground in their houses. Those that were out in the town center have rushed into this area. It is pretty much chaos. Bunch of bookish nerds just got their world turned upside down.
And this is why we practice fire drills.
This is why we practice fire drills. Good news to the folks in this area, though. The Shadow Dragon doesn't seem ready for more breath. And instead, it flops just a bit further away, preparing for its swoop, taking to that serpentine motion of dodging. Kuhloe, on Elmar, at high speed, what are you doing?
All right, same move as before with Elmar.
Okay.
I am trying to head in this direction, so 360, so right about there.
Okay.
Yeah, Joey's question was kind of my question, who's running where, or is it just sprawled out? But
so these three dragons seem to be acting as gatherer and then killer.
Okay.
So they are driving the ones that were in this area here That is not my pointer. So these houses here are all being driven into this center area so that the shadow dragon can finish them off. At the same time, these shadows are starting to go through the houses to ferret out any that stayed in the basements and have been left behind. So they're making a sweep of this area.
Okay, I'm going to, Elmar's going to do the same dash as before. As he's doing it, Chloe's action, I would like to, if I can convince you, that Chloe is, as she's running past this kind of, using the ruler. As she's running past this, like, group of people that have all taken to their basements, she's going to try and, very commandingly and intimidatingly sounding, try and yell, everybody get to the tower if you want to be safe. You're not safe in your homes. We will be able to guard you. Everybody that can't cast, get to the basement of the tower. Everybody that can, we need you on the roof. As she's just resounding that as she's riding Elmar to about here.
Sounds good. So that would be an intimidation as an action. Just start ordering some townspeople around. Could I see an intimidation roll, please?
Oh, there it is.
That's pretty good. So everyone within sound of your voice understands that. That is the best possible idea. And as soon as they see even the slightest opening, they begin making a break for it. Those that may have been trying to close up the tower realize that doing so dooms those outside and themselves as well. So the door remains open. Well done. I believe you still get a haste action.
Yeah, and I'm gonna, it's not gonna hit, but I'm gonna, as I arrive at the place, I'll huck a javelin at disadvantage at this guy.
Okay.
Of this content
is not available.
Oh, sad.
A 10's not gonna do it, so it just.
Well, that's accurate, Gif. Thanks.
That is accurate, and again, Chloe has talked so much that she missed the attack.
Classic.
Classic.
Classic Chloe.
At the end of your turn, Lenithon drops from the sky, just folding his wings in. As he gets just above the house, he beats his wings down, tearing into the house and propelling himself forward. Then on his turn, he flies a little bit straighter up near Dawn. Now, Dawn, I believe you have an action held.
I do.
Okay. What is that action? It is fear. Each creature within a 30-foot cone. He is within 30 feet. I dropped him in the wrong spot. He is right up on you. Each creature within 30 feet, blah, 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 blah. While frightened, blah, blah, blah. So he may not get as close as I think he's going to try to. And he will attempt to resist with a wisdom saving throw. Does a 10 resist it?
No.
No. Good news, bad news. The dragon shakes its head. Its legendary status, allowing it to bypass your fear, and then it is upon you. Were there any other held actions for the dragon getting this close?
Nope.
All right.
So.
The dragon uses its own frightful presence, putting it back in your face. Talace, I know you were singing your song. Does that have a range, or is that just everybody?
It has a range.
What is the range on that one?
Grab it really quick here.
I think it was the range when you started singing, though. That's what we've said before.
Let me just pull it up.
Yeah. Yep.
And I'm inspired.
And
does that work for?
You can add that to a saving throw roll if you need to, I believe.
What's the dice?
Sure,
D10.
we're going to be it's going to be a D. So you are rolling a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw, and that is for everyone except Joey and Chloe.
And
Okay,
Dusk.
So
And Dusk. Dusk is Newming.
Never mind. Dawn's
so
just like, fuck
just
you.
so we're clear, there is a range of 30 feet.
Okay.
However, it only lasts for 2 turns, so she would have started on our prep turn, and it would have ended on my last turn.
Got it. Is that something you could have redone freely, or is that something that takes action? Or
It is an action.
Okay, so then that has expired at this point.
Yes.
So everyone except Dusk, Chloe, and Joey, DC 17 or be a scared.
Is that Frightful Pleasance from Leviathan?
Leviathan, yes.
I'm standing next to Chloe.
Yes, everyone except Joey and Chloe and Dusk.
Yeah, you're
okay.
too far away.
Yeah, you're too far away.
You're fine.
Sorry, I thought you were prompting for a save.
No. So Dawn has already passed. I need Mord, Talace, Ruqiyo, Waverly, and Valandra.
Yep, I've clicked on it. I'm waiting to see
Yeah.
if.
Oh,
classic
roll 20.
Classic.
Well, Valandra Talace makes it. Valandra does not. Valandra is afeared.
Yeah, that was a 2.
Like, how did I
Wait.
do it? We've traded roles. It's like our dice have traded with each other.
All right. On the good news side, these are good rolls for everybody.
Except.
Except
only Valandra.
Except me.
That's the way it goes.
Okay, mine's still.
And as we sort of wait for things to come through, I am going to go ahead and click the attacks here. Dawn, the dragon has closed with you. It is about to bite, claw. Bite, claw. And eventually we'll find out how that happens. Pretty sure I hit the bite first. This is probably not a good sign.
Yeah,
Come
you
on,
just
roll
gotta wait till
20.
it loads.
Well, that claw hit.
Come on, roll 20. Give me the rest.
Oh, yeah, you need those portent rolls. Those
Oh,
are very
yes,
important,
sorry.
Jess.
That's important.
Those are very important.
Important rolls. All right, so I'm going to try the bite one more time because it looks like it lost the first one. And we're going to try there's the other claw eventually coming through. So I think all 3 of those may have tapped you.
Yep.
All right.
52.
52.
And 2 lightning.
And 2 lightning.
Click on my timeline.
Sometimes it is wise to be scared of the dragon. So
now
we'll ignore the second bite, unfortunately. That would have been nice to have gotten there first, but the dragon has torn into Dawn. Ruqiyo. Dragon's now real close. What do you do?
Can't move closer, Dawn.
I don't like that. I
Actually,
don't like that at all, sir.
Can I,
Yeah, what's up?
I don't know if it's too late. Can I throw up a shield?
I feel that's wise enough and when he was taking long enough. What would that help you with?
That would have blocked the claw, at least.
Okay. Please do not take the 16 points of damage. And keep track of what your armor class is. You will need to know it in a few more seconds. And Ruqiyo, what you doing?
Yeah, you know what? It's time to be like assertive. Assertive is good at this point in time.
Remember, he still has 2 legendary resistances in case you're planning anything big.
Fair point.
Or waste them. Make him blow them all.
That's not a terrible point.
Yeah, just don't go biggest until we get rid of them.
Yeah.
Go big,
I
not
just want
biggest.
to go and cast Fireball on the shadows, though. That would take 2 turns.
That would take
Multiple turns.
Dimension Door gets me 500 feet, which is most of the way
Gotcha.
over.
Okay.
And then Fireball's got a decent range too. But I can do better. I can do something against this giant green dragon or blue dragon who's terrifying. Dispel, counter, Dimension Door. Nope. Guys, why am I not blasty?
And I feel like Ruqiyo's like shouting this out. And
Of course
Lenithon's
he
like,
is. He's
that's a
totally
good
as soon as,
point.
like,
No,
it gets
don't do
kinda
that one.
scary, we start falling to pieces. So
Counterspell, no. Dispel magic, no.
why do I keep coming back to you, Fireball?
I mean,
'Cause it's good
Fireball
to
on
you.
the dragon isn't terrible.
Not a
It's
bad
really
idea.
the only thing I'm keeping on coming back to. So 150 feet.
You're well within
Actually, no,
range.
I'm within range. Yeah, let's do it.
We'll keep them
right.
distracted for sure.
Let's see some fire.
Oh yeah. And if you go far enough, it won't hurt Don.
Oh yeah, you bend the bullet.
Alright, I
No
click the
problem.
button.
Gonna look really cool from across the town.
We just gotta wait for roll 20 to catch up to us.
Come on, roll 20.
That's real laggy tonight.
Yeah,
I got the
there-
pop up for what level to cast
Playing
it at.
in role-playing games because they don't have work.
Well, they also released a fancy new thing for their dynamic lighting, and it's been breaking their APIs.
Oh,
so
weird.
They've been having troubles.
Whoa.
Because they released a new one and then didn't get rid of the other one. Way to go.
Hey, 24
Whoa.
points, dexterity saving throw. I think I hit the dex a while ago, so let's hope it gets through eventually.
Oh no.
Come on, you can do it.
The
Come on,
suspense.
dragon. Lenithon.
You're the
Stay
only
on
one
it.
cheering for that side, Kasey.
116. That's a very average.
17 on the nose. It
no.
passes.
Uh,
12 points of fiery damage. It is not a happy dragon at
wait,
all.
do I want it to take that?
Do
Should I
you-
save that 6, guys?
No, save the
Save
6.
it. Save it.
All right.
We're at the beginning of this, so save it.
That's fair.
And as a reminder on the portent, you need to call that before the
we
roll
know
goes through.
the roll. You're right.
Yeah, and if I'm super fast on the die, that'll be fine. Just pretend you didn't see it. But if we're
This
sitting
was
here
not
waiting
that
on roll 20, that seems fair enough. Ruqiyo, anything else?
That was a standard. You know what? I probably shouldn't get too far from the tower, just if any people actually make it this way.
I'm sure you would have heard Chloe go, "Hurry up and get to the thing," meaning, like, hardly anybody's there yet, so you got a little time, maybe?
Everybody heard Chloe.
Well, let me... Okay, you. My token, let me move it.
Wait, we're talking about this place, just to be clear, right? The thing in the middle of town?
Tower in the middle of town, I
Okay,
believe,
cool.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, this tower.
this tower, not the
Okay.
crazy tower.
And as
So I'm gonna-
Ruqiyo wraps up and
Yeah,
repositions,
Ruqiyo's trying to just make a nudge towards the center, but I can't seem to move my token.
no problem. When you get a chance, just keep trying. Lenithon is going to take advantage of its legendary actions and swing a tail at Dawn. Dawn,
Just to the other side of that tree.
the first of the trio of tail whips,
Thank you, whoever that was.
eventually.
That was me.
Oh, come on, roll 20. I was trying so hard to get into this battle and have fun and make it be quick, and you're killing me. You're killing me.
This battle is supposed to be quick with 4 dragons in it.
Wah, wah.
Well, it's supposed to be like clumped battles, so quick in that fashion, but just waiting on attack rolls forever is not helping me. Whichever one gets through first is the right roll. 23 for 18 more
That
on the
does
tail
hit.
attack. Dawn
many?
takes for 18 points of damage.
No, I mean like there's just one swipe of the tail. Or is
Just
there
one
more
swipe of
coming?
the tail.
Okay.
One swipe per turn. So ignore the second roll that eventually came through. That's going to bring up the black dragon down south. The black dragon flaps its wings, edging over towards Joey and Chloe. As it gets within range, it breathes out a stream of acid. Joey and Chloe and Elmar, please roll me a DC 14 dexterity saving throw or take this much acid damage. 40.
Advantage on those dex saving throws, guys.
Oh yes, make sure you take your bonuses of your haste. And as we catch up on the damage for that one for everybody, Mord, what are you up to? We'll just kind of keep moving even though roll 20 is taking a while.
Yeah, retroactive battling is fine.
Yeah.
Kind of a Schrodinger sort of battle. Let's see. So Mord can't move closer because he is feared.
Man, look at Elmar go.
Mord cannot move. Did Mord not pass? I thought Mord.
Mord got a 15.
15.
Mord did not pass, so Mord cannot move closer.
And if I recall correctly, I also have disadvantage on attacks while the object of the fear is in line of sight.
Correct.
Okay. I do not have mindless rage. It would take too long to go over there. I think Mord is going to skirt around scoot around Lenithon, but closer towards Talace. So he'll
Sure.
not like closer to, but like, yeah.
Edge
I'll
of the
place
circle.
him. Yeah,
Yep.
edge in the circle. Just trying to shake off the fear as best as he can.
Okay, any action.
Do you want to ready something?
He will ready. I mean, what? I guess he'll ready a dash for when he is not afraid of the dragon.
Fair enough. So if the fear drops, you can move towards the dragon. Yeah, that makes sense. You can dash towards the dragon. And Mord, since that's the end of the turn, can I see a Wisdom saving throw, please?
Yes. Not that advantage.
And at the end of your turn, a tail is coming towards Dawn, and eventually we'll find out the results of these exciting actions. Oh, roll 20, you're killing me today.
Stay tuned to see if Mord is not afraid of the dragon and if Dawn goes down in the first round of combat.
Hey, it's not the first round.
Wisdom saving throw. I think he was a 17, wasn't he?
He's a 17.
He is a 17. Just miss. The dash action wasted. Dawn, I don't think a 15 is going to tag you with your shield up.
Nope.
Awesome. Waverly, that brings it round to you.
All right. Run up. Man, is Dawn close enough for me to get a sneak attack there?
Oh yeah, Dawn.
Yeah,
Does
absolutely.
that count? Does that
Yeah,
count?
100%.
Okay.
Yep.
100%.
All right. Let's get another magical arrow, and maybe I'll get lucky this time.
All right, let's see this arrow. Someday.
Someday.
Do.
Man. 18 is not enough.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Oh, it just shoosh. Waverly, anything else for you?
I would like to yell up. Come down here and fight us properly.
As you yell up to come down here and fight us properly, a portion of the dragon does descend towards Dawn's head, the third and final tail attack. Dawn. Boop. We'll find out how that goes in a minute. Away down to the south and east.
Oh, there it is.
No.
17,
It's
no.
bouncing off.
Excellent. Away down to the south and east, the enormous Dracolich rises into the air. 160 feet it flies, and then floomps. Closer and closer to Chloe and Joey. Dawn, you took a beating, but you've held up. Dragon is in your face. What you doing? And it's like making inordinate amounts of eye contact with you the whole time. Like it's just like
if he was not as beat up, he might have tried again, but he is going to Dimension Door by Valandra. Be like,
okay.
Thank you. Thank you. I was like, I can't move closer to you.
He's just gonna kind of look around. Where is she? Where is she? Then whoop.
And Dimension Door is in action?
I believe so. Let me throw it
Yes,
in
it's an action.
I believe that one is the action one. Yes. Okay. And any bonus action?
No.
And Valandra, what are you up to?
Okay. I will cast Cure Wounds at 4th level with the Staff of... Well, actually, just a second.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to use the Staff of Healing. I'm going to use a spell slot for that. But I'm going to Cure Wounds at 4th level.
Okay.
Da, 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 da.
And as that goes through, any bonus action for you, eventually?
Nope, because that was a spell slot, so I don't have any bonus actions that do not take spell slots.
You got it. And once
So
that goes
another
through,
Wisdom saving throw.
another Wisdom
Eventually.
saving throw. We'll find out the exciting results. Come on,
Find out
rolled
next
20.
So
That's a
31
good, that's a
points
good
of
heal.
healing.
Wow.
Oh God, the Wisdom
God.
save.
Damn.
Oh,
The only thing that was worse.
not going well. To Lace, what are you up to?
A 2 and a 1.
Am I within
Ouch.
30? Are we estimating this is at least 30 feet of Mord? Or
You
do
can
I
be
need-
within 30 feet of Mord. Yeah,
Okay.
easy.
Okay, fantastic. Let's see here. Definitely not close enough to do anything with that. So she's gonna take her action to begin singing her counter song,
Okay.
her counter charm. That's gonna be her action.
Okay.
Then she's gonna move a little bit.
And the counter charm gives Mord advantage on his next check, correct?
Yes. Hang on
Okay.
1 second, really quick.
Correct.
I need to look at something really quick on this counter.
Sure. No problem.
And hey, Valandra, if you want to make sure you make that next one where you roll, just let me know and I'll
Okay,
use my good
just-
portent for you.
Just so
Oh,
we
that's
are
a good
clear,
point.
it doesn't matter if it's at the start or end of my turn where the counter charm affects you, as long as it is within my turn.
Okay.
So I'm going to move 30-ish feet south.
Okay.
30-ish feet. I'm probably not close enough for this to affect Valandra, am I?
Probably not to Valandra. I think Waverly's already clear. Ruqiyo, were you frightened? Or did you...
Nope.
Okay. So not quite there.
Not quite there.
But you got it.
I'll look at one more thing. Hang on one
sure.
second. I'm looking for things to do with my bonus actions. But I am within 60 feet of Valandra, so that's
Yes.
fantastic. Beautiful. Gorgeous. I freaking love it. Okay, so she's gonna bonus action her Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay.
That's 2d10. What level are we? 11?
11.
11.
Okay, so it's 2d10 of temporary hit points for some folks. So I get as many as my modifier, so I can do this to 5 people. So that's gonna go to Valandra, Dawn, Waverly, Mord, and Ruqiyo, because you're all within range. And if you would like to, you get a free action to move towards me, up to your movement.
Nice.
I assume that the fear still prevents that for Valandra.
Fear.
As long as you don't move this way, you can move this way.
I'm gonna say you can swing the circle so you can get in range, though you have to stay kind of away from the dragon. So you'll end up down kind of where you're pointing down by this tree over here if you choose. But
Okay.
you can get within 30 feet to have the benefits of the song on your next attempt.
Okay.
All right. So as you all start shifting around up there, well played to Lace.
Do
Joey.
not get in a line with
Yeah,
my
I
mom.
was.
I'm trying to measure.
Ruqiyo, if you maybe want to be on the other side of Talaise.
Yeah, not in front, but behind would be. Yeah, and not.
Yeah.
All right. So as you start arranging yourselves up there, Joey, what have you got going on? 2 dragons on the approach.
Okay, so I guess in between party chat, are these 3 undone, unborn, undying? Have the party encountered these before?
Yes.
Yes, we have.
Okay.
The party has encountered these 3 before. They always show up in the same, and they are the ones that have been hunting the party actively.
Okay.
They
Do
have a
they
hat trick.
like obviously we know that Lentheon is graceful and he can move when he wants to. Has the party described these 3 as being able to move when they want to?
I believe the Draco Lich has legendary actions, and the other 2 do not.
That seems reasonable to what you know.
Okay, perfect. And what level of height is the undone on right now?
They're all at house level. They are all within reach. They're all on your plane.
Ooh. I would like to turn my bow into a nice pointy stick.
Okay.
Now I want to put my pointy stick into this thing after we give it a little cursing.
Yeah.
Okay. You drop a curse upon it.
And then that's gonna be this guy.
A 20 will tag.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and expend a spell slot, and we're gonna Eldritch Smite it.
Okay.
Also, the 2d8 radiant. Oh no, that was the 9.
Yeah,
that was the
9. So it's automatically prone, and it's gonna take not that 9.
Crap.
But it's gonna take 44.
6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8. Good lord.
Well done.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
All right, so that's 57, 66 points of damage.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna poke it again with advantage. That'll eventually come out. Hey.
29 will also hit.
For 21.
For 21 more points of damage.
And that's gonna be all the things. Actually, it takes 8 more damage because of proficiency. Factor that in. That's part of the curse effect.
All right, hang on. So 21 more, and then 8 more on top of that.
Yeah.
The bonus equals your proficiency bonus. Okay.
You're a monster. Yeah, this dragon looks like it has no idea what just happened to it, and it is not pleased. At the end of your turn, however, the Draco Lich looks absolutely stunned and pounds its wings down into the ground, rushing in your direction, destroying houses as it does. And then, Joey?
That's the wrong dragon, I think.
No, the Draco Lich.
Draco Lich is the unborn.
Yes.
We're at the undying.
At the end of Joey's turn, the Draco Lich uses a
got
legendary action.
Sorry. Yep.
Sorry. No, I got you. The undying rolls a dice, and eventually I'll find out what it does. But it does one of 2 things. It's either hunting more people or making more shadows, and we'll find out later which one it is. Kuhloe, what are you up to?
Well, that depends. Like, what's the actual distance between the undone, the unborn, and all of us, like, in here now? Is it actual to scale? Are the unborn and the undone next to each other now?
They are not quite next to each other. They're about 15 to 20 feet away. It could not get close enough to be next to its friend. It's about 15 feet away from Joey.
And they are both on the ground, and one is prone.
And they are both on the ground because they both want to get up and close with Joey. They didn't realize how bad an idea that was.
All right, so as I'm running up to Joey, I'm going to bonus action, use my channel divinity. I'm just reading to make sure. Can you maybe clarify for me that this Oath of Heroism doesn't need to be the legendary strike, does that need to be on... I don't have to cast that on what I'm attacking, correct? It's just all my attacks for 1 minute.
For 1 minute, your weapon
Yes.
attacks score a critical hit on a 19 or 20. Yes.
Thank you very much for clarifying. Okay,
Yep.
so as I'm running up, bonus action legendary strike, I am going to take my first swing. How is he looking, by the way, the Undone?
Very, very upset.
Oh, come on, roll 20. You're really making this anticlimactic here.
23 will definitely hit. 11 points of slashing damage dealt.
I'm going to burn a second level spell slot.
Okay. 13 more points of damage, making that 24. It is still a dragon.
All right, second attack.
24 is another hit. It is no longer a dragon.
Yeah.
Well done.
All right,
Yay.
and so now that he's done, I'm going to use the rest of my movement to come up to this bastard.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to try and make eye contact with the Undying, too, if I can, from here, as I take my... I have inspiration, is that correct, Kasey? I don't know why it's ticked.
If it's ticked, you have it.
Okay, it's unticked now, and that's what's on this.
A 14's gonna miss.
Oh.
Wow, what are the chances?
That's rough.
Ah, well.
As you bring your turn to a close,
It's always when you're trying to interact at the same time as taking action. That's when the dice go against you.
the tail comes
yeah, right.
around Kuhloe. A 31 for 16.
Yeah,
as
okay.
the Dracolich's tail smacks into
Oh,
you.
Elmar's gone, by the way. It rolled up, way up there.
Oh!
So he's gone. He'll be back, it's fine.
Oh, Elmar. Just a wisp of memory. Way up top, Lenithon looks about at the scattering of orphans and beats his wings flying down. He comes and nuzzles up next to Waverly.
Okay, now.
Waverly. He stops about 15 or so feet away, smiles at you, and then sends a breath of lightning down,
Oh.
striking Waverly and Talace.
Oh no.
Nope, I
Okay.
don't think I
Got
can
this.
that.
Evasion.
All right. This is a DC 19 dexterity saving throw. Or take. Yep.
Quick question, Kasey.
Yeah.
Did he pass within my reach at all?
He did not.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yep, absolutely. He was not engaged with you, so he just took a little extra edge around. You passed that with flying colors, which is probably good, as there's a big chunk of damage. Talace.
Hang on.
Gotta do better than that to get me.
When it pops up, I need you to wait because I may unlock the roll. So
Sure.
always that potential. Whenever it decides it
Wait,
wants to do it.
Take your time, roll 20. We got nothing but time here.
Nice.
You don't
Okay.
even need to. You pass with flying colors.
So that's reduced and then reduced again, right?
Correct.
You have the resistance, so
Half
yes.
half
and
So
half again.
15?
So 15.
15. Okay.
Got it.
Not so bad.
So Rook. What are you
Alright,
doing?
guys. I have an idea. I have a thing I can do. Question: when you're concentrating on a spell, do you have to retain line of sight too?
No.
No, once you've cast the
Nope.
spell, you can break line of sight.
Okay. Because I think I can do a thing to remain somewhat useful and then get my butt into the tower so that this isn't all for nothing.
Okay.
So we're going to go... Oh gosh, where did my character sheet go? Stop closing. We're going to Big B's right behind Mr. Blue Dragon.
Okay.
Okay, so you're dropping enlarge?
Oh, shoot, enlarge is
Yeah, they're both concentration.
concentration. Oh, never mind. I should probably keep you big. That's probably better. Well, I could always just use up my third level spells.
You just fireball him.
Yep. We're just gonna do
Alright.
that instead.
You got it. Big fireball coming after the blue dragon. Blue dragon trying to avoid. And does not. It will soak up 28 points of damage.
Woo!
I'm okay with that.
Chewing away from those scales. Ruqiyo, anything else?
I'm trying to move 30 feet, but there's too many people on the other side.
Okay.
Maybe move 30 feet in a different direction. That would be great.
Hey,
as you start
Ruqiyo,
swinging
don't
around,
you add your charisma modifier or something to fire damage?
Holy crap, do I?
You're a fire
Let me
genasi.
look into some of the things on my character sheet.
That's
I will get
not
back to you
a-
on that.
Yeah, that's not a fire ganassi thing.
Oh, is that not?
Unfortunately. No. They just get the like burning
Oh,
hands
they just get
and
burning hands.
Yeah,
Never
and I'm
mind.
actually
And
like I'm not an
produce flame.
evocation specialist,
no problem.
so
So Mord, unfortunately still frightened, but you will have advantage on the roll at the end of your... Anything else in the meantime? Oh, and excuse me, at the end of Ruqiyo's turn, Blue Dragon, Tail Whip, Waverly, and we'll find out how that goes in a minute. Oh, it actually went quick. 20 to hit Waverly, 12 if it hits. And then Mord.
I think Mord is going to do the same thing that he did last turn. Yeah, I think he's just going to hold an action to dash for when the
Got it.
thunder ends. Can't give anything else.
So with advantage, wisdom saving throw, 17
Yep.
or better.
Let's see how this goes. It's clicked.
No!
It did not go well.
8 and 4, still frightened. This dragon is holding you off at the end of your turn. Mord, the tail lashes out once more towards Waverly. Waverly, 17? Jessie? Mute?
Sorry, I
Oh, no
muted
problem.
myself. Yes, that hits.
Okay, so 12 before, 19 more, and so 21 to you over the 2 attacks, and now it is your turn. What are you up to? The dragon's about 15 feet away from you at this point.
15 feet away. All right. Let's try another magical arrow.
Okay.
Because that's what I got.
Mm-hmm.
One of these days I'll hit him. And
This day is the day you hit him.
yay!
Unfortunately, no companions within melee range, so no sneaky on it.
Alas.
But it is 7 points of damage that it didn't have before. Waverly, anything else?
Want a bonus action hide behind a tree?
Yeah.
It's got
I was
blind
going
sight.
to.
It's got blind sight.
Yo, this is true. It does have blind sight. I'm just going to back away a little bit.
You do know if you well, you could bonus action disengage.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Bonus action disengage. The tail snakes out to hit you, but just can't find you. Waverly, that'll bring down to the unborn. The unborn is right up in Chloe's face, and it will try and bite, claw. Bite, claw.
No, yes.
No, yes. Along with that, it issues its own frightful presence over Joey and Chloe. Joey and Chloe, please roll me a... Wait a second. Oh, there he is. DC 18 wisdom saving throw. And can't be frightened. Screw that.
Yeah.
Screw that noise.
It is a little scary though. But like it's fine, but it's not fine.
And so, Dawn, what are you up to?
Dawn is going to scoot back some. If my mouse will mouse, there we go. And is going to Eldritch Blast twice at the dragon's face.
All right, let's see it. Yeah. That first one's gonna work. 16 points
Nice.
of Eldricky's damage. Second one's gonna go a little stray. Dawn, anything else?
Just gonna place himself behind a tree for some cover.
Trees are important. Valandra, what are you up to? You're still frightened?
I'm still frightened.
Okay,
I
so
rolled a 2 and a 1.
So cannot approach. But what are you
Oh,
doing
you
this
didn't
turn?
wanna do the 13?
No, I have advantage this time, and I have a
Okay.
+9, so
You should be good.
I should be good.
Fingers crossed. Oh
Just-
my god.
Just watch me roll a 3 and a 4 now. Just okay.
So any actions this turn prior to that?
Yeah. Just a second.
Sure.
You can do it.
Sorry, I'm just trying to.
Probably winks at you
figure-
from across the town.
I will cast. Who to cast it on? No, they're all squishy though.
Well, can't argue with that.
Like I don't want to cast it on Waverly and then have him attack Talace or Ruqiyo. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on Talace.
Okay.
Um,
Talace
and,
is sanctified.
and then I will.
That's not a concentration spell. That's nice.
Yep.
Just, that on my face.
Does the dragon still seem to be focused on Waverly?
It is an attentive to all of you.
Okay. Actually, I can't reach Waverly anyway, so I'll skirt around and also cast Virtue on Talace.
Sounds good.
Wow.
And as Talace gets the buffs,
9
Talace,
temporary hit points.
what are you
That
up
last
to?
that last for 1 round, so only if it attacks you this time. Wait, and then
Cool.
I make a save.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Yes, I
Yay!
make a save.
Nice.
Well done.
You make the save.
Where were those the last 2 turns?
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
And Talace, what you up to?
Okay. All right. Lord, why you gotta be so far away from me, man? Waverly, why you gotta be in the way?
Sorry.
If I could, is it okay if I squeeze onto the other side of Waverly and
Sure.
not be in
Yeah.
that line with her?
Yep.
Without dashing?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Okay. That should bring me within. Should be I should be okay to get it Mord because
Yeah.
you have to be. He has to be within 30 feet to start, and then I can move up to 60 feet away once I begin. Otherwise, all right, she'll start singing again.
Okay. You got it. So you rush past Waverly, you beginning canting your song, strengthening Mord's resolve. Anything else for you?
Do you want to give him inspiration?
No,
Just to
I
make
don't.
sure. Okay.
I don't. Because
That's fair. That's fair.
I only have so many, and we still have other dragons to fight. This one's not even been touched yet. Let's see. Does anybody look rough near me?
I look
Like Wave-
fabulous.
Waverly, how you doing? How you feeling? You okay?
I'm more than half. I'm fine. Ish.
Ish.
Oh, let's see.
Oh damn, that's what I should have done.
I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna
All
take
right.
my action.
Away down south, Kuhloe gets a tail attack. 29 for 15. And Joey, as that tail slaps into her, what are you up to?
I mean, like, if it's gonna be rude, how are the people getting to this tower?
They are making their way to the tower. They are making quick sprints. So everyone nearby, like everyone in that immediate area, has made their sprint at this point. The ones from further away are dashing house to house, but they're getting closer. The ones to the north and east are unobstructed right now, so they are making better time than the ones to the east, which are like, there's still a dragon. Let's go around the long way.
Got it. And are these gonna close with us?
Those have been moving in your direction, yes.
Functionally, by the next round or this round? Like,
probably they can cover about 60 feet at a go.
Okay.
So
then
they'll be getting close.
We're gonna. I mean, it's hitting Kuhloe, so like we're gonna smack a bitch.
All right.
Like, I just don't see any other way to do it. I don't have anything bonusy to put on it, so we're just gonna pike it.
A 20 is a pike. 19 points of pikey damage.
Yeah, and then I really want to put it on the ground.
Ooh.
Just a 22.
Just the 22. So 19 plus 22 is 41. 41 points.
If it's on the ground, I want to hit it with a 29.
And you do get to hit it with a 29. And that's going to add another 23 points of damage. This is a much bigger dragon than the black one, and it looks like you've only started to scratch it.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus up second wind.
Okay.
And that is all of my things.
And as that is all of your things, from its back, the tail still you know what? No, it won't do that. It will swing its huge wings about, and it can't do that. It doesn't have wings. Oh, yes, it does. Swing its huge tattered wings about. Can I have a DC 21 dexterity saving throw from Joey and Kuhloe? $21 on the nose from Kuhloe.
Oh no.
No, Joey.
Oh, Joey.
So please take half and full of 12, and if you failed, you are knocked prone. The dragon gets to move half its movement speed, which it uses to stand. So it just rights itself. Joey, that brings up the Undying. The Undying, taking deep breaths, finally gets its shadow breath back. Most of the villagers have escaped, but there's still some roaming about. It hunts them down and makes 8 more shadows.
Son of a bitch.
Bugger.
Those shadows all move to converge on you all.
Oh my goodness. Bad Undying. Bad dragon.
Bad dragon. Kuhloe, what you doing? You are prone, so 15 feet to stand up. But you got tons
passed
of
my
space.
save. I'm not prone.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Are you maintaining concentration on a haste?
I don't remember.
You
last
cast a
concentration.
haste. You ran around with it.
Should still be up.
I feel like it should still be up because you're pretty high on your.
I would have to
con
roll
saves.
a 1.
Yeah. Okay. You're fine.
Okay. Yeah. Did not like more turning, but like seeing more people. Does not like Joey prone, so it's gonna take the attacks at the unborn and Try and get out of there after that.
Okay. .26 will do 7 points of damage dealt.
I'm gonna use a first level on that one.
Oh, poor Smite. Just 4. It is undead, so give me one more die on that. Three more on top of there.
Okay,
It's
and
still
again,
just a big bag of hit points, and you chop off a few more. 13 more hit points away. And then you smite
Another D8.
aw, boo.
Hey, everyone is everyone.
Everyone is everyone, and they are important. Kuhloe, anything else? And
How's
did that
it looking?
Wait, how many attacks do you get normally?
With haste, I
Yes.
get 2 attacks normally. With haste would give me a third one, and I'm wondering if I want to hit it again or like how's it
Okay.
looking?
Healthy for
No,
an
not
undead
too
creature.
many more scratches.
Yeah, dude, it's definitely not falling to pieces in front of you.
Okay. I don't like that Joey's prone, and I'm tired of having to drag my body out of stuff. So I'm gonna try. Can I, as my last action, can I grab him and disengage and try and drag him away with my movement?
He is not a corpse, so he's not objectified yet. So you can't pick him up for free and run with him. You would either have to, one of you would have to take an attack of opportunity. Because if he allows you to pull him away, then that is effectively him moving away, so he would get the attack. Or if you grapple him and drag him away, then you're not disengaging, so you would get the attack.
Well, Joey's not unconscious, so I would have that quick, 2-second, I mean, I don't want to lose haste, Joey. It's a small chance. You got...
Yeah, so put me in the way, duh.
Oh, Kuhloe doesn't like that. It doesn't feel like Kuhloe, but I also can't get away fast enough, so she'll clumsily try and... You got heavier! I don't know what's going on, and she'll have to, pull from in front of him.
So Kuhloe is taking the attack of opportunity?
Joey is. She's
Joey
gonna
is taking the
try
attack.
dragging him from the front of him, she has to move
Alright.
herself around him.
So Joey, you do need to agree. Are you allowing her to
Oh
drag
yeah,
you
that's
away?
totally fine.
Okay. So Joey gets the bite coming towards him. Joey, it's
Yes!
No.
big whiff.
Yes!
Big whiff. Joey and Kuhloe,
shit.
you have haste, so you move quite quick. You may move up to 30 feet away.
Yes, 30 feet.
And away up north as things happen.
It doesn't look like that far.
Big map. Lenethon looks towards you all, to Lace in particular, and says, "Do you care nothing for these villagers? Cast down the mask." And then, rather than approaching, it starts flying off towards the villagers
Oh no.
running across the ground.
Are you kidding me right now?
Oh, please tell me
Ruqiyo.
it provokes. Not from me,
it-
clearly, but from
No attack
someone.
of opportunity. It was not in anybody's range.
How far did you get? That's a little outside of my fireball range. Alright. Plan Bs. Everyone has them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's only 150 feet, though. It's not.
I mean,
An action.
my thing isn't going to work with it running away, Kasey. So if you wanted
Just
to
go
help
into
the...
Plan B. Alright, well, he's out, I'm out. Anyone coming with?
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do the thing.
Is there what thing are we gonna do?
Does Valandra put her?
She needs a minute to cast the
Mumble
to
and
get
run.
to the keep and cast that, and I want to be down by Joey and Chloe in the shadows.
So I'm
'Cause
gonna
that's
run past Valandra, grab her hand, and we're gonna detour 500 towards the keep.
Okay. So Ruqiyo and
Where would that
Valandra.
take us?
Zoom.
Yeah,
So-
no one else is close enough to you for you to take us with.
Yeah,
are
it's
we?
only the people you
Oh,
can
and it's-
touch.
It's only
Yeah,
one
so
person.
It's only
Oh,
one
one
person. So you can get to like the door of the
I can
keep.
get to right over by the keep. Yep. I just
Okay,
need to throw
you're
out an
right in
F
front of it. So yeah, if that's where you want to
Yeah.
be, that's where you want to be.
Boop.
Okay. So Ruqiyo and Valandra paffed out of there and reappear right next to the keep. As they do so, Lenathan slams his wings down once more, tearing the roof off of a house, and continues moving away towards the now terrified people. As he sweeps overhead, you can see he's casting his eyes about, striking fear into those he comes near. Mord, what are you up to?
Well, here's the thing. I can't approach. No matter the distance.
Mord.
So yep.
Oh no.
Are you making your save?
At
You
the
gonna
end
hold
of the
your action
turn,
to dash?
At
and
the
then...
yep. Instead of
Oh.
doing the cool thing I was gonna do where I take out my battering ram and knock down a tree on him, I'm instead gonna do the same thing I've done for the last 2 turns and try
Oh
to
no.
Oh my god.
I've got a 13
right.
for someone if they need it.
I'm gonna
13's
move
not enough
closer
for him.
to Lays. Yeah, I would need a 16.
You don't need to
Yeah.
get any closer to me. I am already affecting
Yeah. So Mord, you
Stay
have
where you are.
advantage.
No, I understand that. I'm just getting closer in case this fails.
What? I don't understand.
He's gonna let you drag. Yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
succeed.
You succeed.
Oh my god.
See, welcome to
Oh.
advance.
So
I have
dash.
advantage on a lot of things, but not this.
So you may now move your movement speed towards the dragon or whichever direction you chose.
Yep. So that's what I'm gonna do.
It's the most
Got
exciting
it.
30 feet.
35 feet, excuse me. I am a
And-
fast dwarf.
And Mord, as you do that, you can see the blue dragon's tail whip down and smash one of the smaller buildings out of spite and to uncover those within. Waverly, what are you doing?
Okay. Time for more arrows.
More arrows.
Pew.
Pew. That's a really good pew. Are you
Yep.
within? You're within range, right?
Yeah.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Short range. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. 26 hits. You don't get the sneak attack, unfortunately, because it is not threatened by any of your friends.
Alas.
So only the 9, but it is 9. Waverly, anything else?
Nope.
I mean,
Alright.
you can hide. It's only got blind sight for 60 feet.
Oh. I didn't realize it. Okay, yeah. I'll hide behind a tree then.
Sure. Let's go ahead and see a hide.
At advantage.
Oh, yes. Because
You got some boots.
I got my boots.
A pair of 23s will do it. You are now hidden.
I'm invisible.
Pretty close. And that will bring up the unborn down below. It flaps towards Joey and Chloe. Hey, you know what? It's taking a little bit of damage. It's going to hover back a few feet. It's just going to line up, sort of look at them, and then it's going to exhale. However, it has no lungs. So instead of a breath weapon, just a cone of magical force rushes out towards you. Can I have a DC 21 dexterity saving throw? Or take 63 points of damage. Chloe, not so good.
Ooh.
Not so good. And
So you're at 1.
she is, yeah.
Oh my god. I'll actually make that.
Prone though?
Prone disadvantage?
Prone disadvantage? I feel like prone disadvantage.
Can I actually use this thing? This.
Checking my browser before accessing Roll20? What?
That's what it just said for me too. I don't
Seriously,
know.
Roll20? You gonna roll out like major changes now?
Nope, nothing about.
No, you're fine.
Dex
You are
saves.
fine. No dex saves. My bad. You do pass. Uh,
I'm gonna use the relentless endurance, obviously. So I'm gonna use my reaction to make a javelin attack.
sure. You fall down. You stand back up. Javelin in hand. Boom. Let's see it. 20 will hit.
Gives him a look.
Hey, he doesn't look happy at you for that. And then he will actually flap back a few feet. You guys are scary up close. Dawn, what are you doing?
Dragon. Undead dragons, undead things. He's far away from all the things. I think he's gonna start numing down this way.
Okay.
I am not on the right tool. There we go. But he can only get like roughly there. Num can
Okay.
point to there. Hide behind a tree for cover.
Numing happens. And Dawn, as you bring your turn to a close, the big dragon flaps its wings and destroys a house, floating over towards the big one. Talace.
Hey, you just skipped me.
Oh,
Yeah, it is definitely not my turn.
Sorry, Dawn, legendary action, then Valandra.
Yes, okay. So 30 feet is not very far on this map. However, it does get me within 60 feet of Joey and Chloe. So I will mass cure wounds with the Staff of Healing.
Okay.
Thank you. I forgot you guys were so close.
26
Thank you.
to both of you.
26 to both. Valandra, anything else?
That's what I got.
Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. And Talace, what you doing?
Okay, so she's going to bust out her Saturn again. She's going to use it to cast Fly, which means I no longer have bark skin.
Okay.
Okay, that's my action. 60-ish feet this direction is my fly speed. She's trying to position trees between her and the scary blue dragon.
This is sensible. Anything else?
Not at this time.
Okay. Joey, you are prone. You can rectify that. What are you doing then?
So yeah, I'm gonna stand up and yeah, this looks real bad here. That's a lot of shadows.
Yeah, if you guys can get behind me,
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and dash.
that would be
It's-
good.
As silly as that sounds coming from Joey, but like, that's a lot of shadows. Chloe, you're coming, right? God, I hope you're coming. Okay.
And
Yeah, I
Joey,
really-
as you start to run away, you can see the Dracolich kind of looking towards you, its mouth opening and closing like it would be barking taunts as its tail just swings around and takes out the side of the large house next to it. That brings up the Undying. Joey, you were just dashing, right?
Yeah, and I got no bullets.
Okay. Chloe, shadows are swarming around you, but the time they reach you, however, they have no attack left in them. But they are now actively around you. The dragon does not seem to have breath left to give, but takes to wing, following in the air after its shadowy minions. Kuhloe, what you doing?
Okay. Are they in like if I was to move away, am I taking attacks of opportunity? Are they in melee range?
They are not in melee range yet, but they are like all around. They are all but in melee range.
Get behind me, please.
Yeah. As Joey left, like you could see in Chloe's eye that she's like, but, and points at the Dragolich and is like, guiding bolt, and she'll reluctantly dash next to, and getting some. Remember this side? Yeah, over here. Yeah.
Okay.
And yells to hopefully the people on the roof that have been there by now, or are at least have gotten there.
Oh yeah, there are people piling in. They're rushing past you. They are moving as fast as they possibly can. But their attacks are almost useless.
Yeah, wait. What'd you say?
The attacks that they've fired at this point, they're 150 feet, so they can't do anything.
Okay. Yeah.
You see a little sparkle, like a huge firebolt, and by the time it gets there, it's just like a little trail of smoke.
Okay. Well, I think because the Unborn is much larger, I don't have to point that out. I will point out to them, like, all this shit down here, like, it's following us. Target that stuff. I don't know if there's any protections on this tower, probably not. Just, keep them away, thin them out. I know they're your loved ones and stuff, so sorry. But nicer,
But nicer.
We'll give them proper burials, I promise. Just please turn them to dust.
From the north and west, the blue dragon continues swinging along at speed, ripping through the air. It cuts off a significant portion of the villagers that were trying to come in from the furthest houses to the north. You can see they won't be able to reach it, and it's bellowing as it does so. Just give me the mask. Ruqiyo. Oh, Kasey, muted.
Too bad. All right. Well, that was sassy and no one heard it. So Ruqiyo is completely like, we can do the math, dumbass. Like, you could kill everyone here, and I'm pretty certain if you guys get this mask, more people die later. But I think Ruqiyo is going to cast one last fireball, and if I measured right, yes, 150 feet. We are going to do a 20-foot radius, getting as many shadow people as we can. And I'm going to find where that went. Booyah. Booyah. Oh, I guess I could have cast it at a higher level. Oh well, I clicked the button. It's done.
That's unnecessary for shadows.
Yes, 34 points of damage will eliminate a fairly significant.
I was going to say, I think I can get almost half of them, depending on where I sense it or center it.
So we'll say you do take out about half of them.
Get the further half.
The further half or the nearer half?
Further half.
Further
half.
half.
Further half.
Further half it is.
All right.
And then Ruqiyo is going to dive in the keep so that he is ready to start casting next turn.
You got it. You wipe out a number of the shadows, those nearer to you, having already started to creep in and through houses. And Mord, gloriously able to move in any direction you choose. Where would you like to move, and what would you like to do?
Oh, what a boon. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really think there's anything that I can really do at this point aside from try to catch up. I noticed only too late that I had a grappling hook. So I think I'm just going to be moving. And that's my turn.
You got it. Waverly, how about you?
All right. Why'd that dragon have to fly away? Fly further away.
I know, right?
How close can...
Definitely can't get there.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be able to get close enough! And I'm hidden and everything!
You can move 75 feet if you really just want to dash.
Yeah, I might do... Yeah, I'll go hide behind this tree. Thank
Okay.
you.
Like a ninja. Waverly, as you oh, you're good. You're 100% good. As you do so, you see the dragon sweep its wings down once more, and now it is hovering over people, smashing them into the ground and continuing on its way to cut off their escape. Down to the south, the Unborn does not have its breath weapon. It posts up on top of the building, looking down over you all. Dawn.
Run to about there.
And you would say the Unborn is currently taking the dodge action as it covers over the building and tears into it. Valandra, anything?
Okay, yes, several things.
Okay.
So object interaction, hand Joey the Horn of Valhalla.
Okay.
Bonus action, cast Sanctuary on Kuhloe.
Okay.
Movement, 30 feet forward.
Okay.
So at that point, all of the shadows should be able to reach me. And then once the shadows are surrounding me, I will channel divinity, turn undead.
Okay. What is the range on that one?
That is 30 feet.
Okay. So they will be atop you when that happens.
Yes, I will take several attacks before that happens.
Okay.
That's totally fine.
Gotcha. To Lace.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, no chance I'm getting the Unborn.
So my fly speed is 60. And even flying, this is taking forever. I can't get close to shit. Again, she's making sure that she has cover in case the big scary people want to come at her.
Mm-hmm. And as you do so, anything else?
That's it.
All right.
No one's close enough for bonus actions, so.
To Lace, at the end of your turn, you hear a building get absolutely torn to pieces as the undead dragon flaps down about 15 feet away from Valandra. Joey, what you doing? I just clicked past you, sorry. Joey,
Okay.
what you doing?
So that's the guy, and okay. I thought we were running. I really thought we were running.
Joey's like actually skidding to a stop on his heels, like.
Like, wait a minute. And Chloe, and this Unborn is not on the ground; it's on the roof, right?
It is flying about 15 feet away from Valandra. It is in the air, but if you've got anything that can reasonably reach 15 feet, that'll be enough.
So a halberd or something.
Pikey, halberd, good ups. But you'd have to get close to it.
Yeah, I like. If he's not pulling, did the shadows all look like they were gonna scatter?
No, the shadows all look like they're about to swarm Valandra, and you suspect there's about to be a tail attack on Valandra too. So you think Valandra's about to get into a pile. Then maybe she'll get out? Maybe?
She looks like she's gonna get in a pile. She also looks like that's absolutely what she intends right now.
Of course it is.
All right. Well, of course it is. All right, then we will definitely halberd this thing twice. I think I have a pike.
Okay, I think pike was what I heard last.
Yeah. Okay, deduct that, and we're gonna pike it once.
That is a good pike.
Nice.
And then we're gonna pike it again.
That is not so good a pike.
That's less so good a pike. Okay. I don't have anything to bonus out. Yeah, I didn't kill that. We're not doing that. Yeah. Okay.
All right. At the end of your turn, the tail lashes out towards Valandra. Valandra is gonna miss so bad. And that's going to bring up the Undying. The Shadow Dragon on the wing, on the way, does not regain its breath weapon. Hovers over its minions, close enough to attack next round, perhaps. Kuhloe, what you up to?
Not quite.
It's about 60 feet out.
Okay. Seeing Valandra do what Valandra does, which is run head in.
Oh, wait, hang on. I'm sorry. No, that was dumb. The shadows go. Sorry, I have to retrack. Shadows go on the Undying's turn. That was my dumb. The swarm descends. Sorry. Valandra, a pile of 10 shadows come rushing towards you. We're gonna say half of them reach you before you can trigger and catch them all. Does that sound fair?
Yep.
All right, and so you are going to be taking 5 shadow attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2 of them hit.
2 of them hit. And the target's strength.
And the 21, 23 damage.
You got it. So 23 damage, and your strength is reduced by 2d4. By 8.
Ooh.
My strength is reduced by 8. However, I believe while I'm wearing the gauntlets of ogre power, that changes what my strength would be without them.
But
the gauntlets of ogre power set it at 19.
What is your strength without them now?
My strength without them is a 6.
Okay, as long as it's not 0, you're okay.
No, I'm aware of the danger.
If you hit, you're still functionally 19.
Yes.
But if you hit 0, you can't even move enough to make the gauntlets work. So that is then the end of the Undying's turn, and
and then my ready to action triggers,
yes,
and
please.
they all get to make wisdom saving throws.
Do
Boy,
I want
how
to
I
use
love
the
to
6
click
on
these.
something? Maybe the Unborn? No, he's got legendary stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah.
The Undying?
He's not close enough. It's
And-
only 30 feet. The Unborn is within 30 feet of me, so he also has to save.
You got it. And please bring up the turn undead effect that you have.
Yeah, just a second.
And I'm gonna do my 10 rolls here. 1, 2, 3, 4,
what do you
5,
think?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And then it's destroy undead as well, so I think they're CR2 or less.
They are CR2 or less.
One of them remains.
One of them remains.
The other 9 are destroyed.
You have destroyed many.
And then
the Unborn.
The
has
And
Unborn.
then the Unborn will roll.
And did you want the 6 on him?
Yeah, it's not
Uh,
going to destroy him, but maybe.
it's up to you. I don't know.
It would be really cool if that made him fail.
5,
Then you can choose to
4,
proceed.
3, 2.
Yeah, okay, I'll
1.
do it.
Okay. You do it. That does force him to fail, but then his legendary resistance allows him to pass. However, he has
That's
burned
fair.
off the
Used it up.
legendary resistance.
I'll call that an okay.
And Ah, crap! I got rid of my dragon. Come back, dragon.
Don't come back,
Oh,
dragon.
there was only
Stay
like
gone.
3 or 4
It's
of
fine.
those. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Get out of here, dragon. All right, you go away. You go away. You're up there. You're 60 feet back there. And you still in the turn order? And I killed you from the turn order. And now Joey. Or Chloe.
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 Okay. Okay, so seeing Valandra do what Valandra does, which is, heal people and then run into danger. I will give her these sad eyes because I'm not gonna, make her sacrifice for nothing and try and attack something. But I will lay on hands myself for 44 points back. I will bonus action Shield of Faith Valandra and run to Joey's side. And just shout, I am not leaving you all. We're in this together.
All right. As that's all going on, Lenithon swings off in a different direction.
God.
Of course he does.
Rook. What are you up to?
Bastard!
I don't suppose I could get a round counter added to the turn order. This is 10 turns.
Round counter for what?
Teleportation circle.
Oh, sure can.
Otherwise,
So
I can just
this will be
make
your
2 more.
first turn doing it.
Yep.
So you know what we're actually gonna do? Just each time when your round comes up, add a number 1 to that.
Perfect.
Little green dot on you should say a 1. Where'd it go? Little green dot. 1. Round number 1.
Beautiful.
You got it. Mord. What you up to?
Oh, stuff, things. Yeah. You can just go on to the next turn. I'm
Got
gonna
it.
spend it moving.
And as you do that, another huge wing beat. Dust is kicked up, and the dragon continues to fly. Waverly.
Okay. We have some background noise right now.
It's okay.
We are going to just run, I guess. And how far? God, this map is so huge. I can get there. I can get there. That's my turn.
Okay. As you do that, the Unborn is nice and close to your friends. It does not recover its breath weapon, but it remembers that Joey just poked at it, and it tries to poke back. Joey, bite, claw,
Protection
claw.
for Joey.
Ooh. Joey, you have a +1. And disadvantage on this bite. A 23, though.
Yeah, that'll still do it.
All right,
Sounds
and
good.
then no more disadvantage on the 2 claws. 27 and then a 33.
Sorry, I got to do maths here.
Yeah, there's some maths there.
Sorry. Oh, fuck me. Sorry, I have a reaction on the first one.
Okay. What is the reaction on the first one?
Because when I get hit, I can trigger.
Okay.
Actually, no, it's actually not worth doing because it'll put us out exposed. No, I was thinking about whether or not I was going to tome or not. So that's 13, 17, 31, 43, 49. Oh, why am I still up? I did not go down with that.
All right. Dawn, what you got?
Still a running.
Still a running.
Puffing that he could get.
I mean, there's a
probably-
dragon kind of en route, but if you want to still keep
well,
running.
No, he's kind of altering course. So
Okay.
instead of going that way and around, he's kind of going that way.
Gotcha.
Might go around if possible. He's
Sounds
avoiding.
Sounds reasonable. Dawn, anything else?
He could send Edgar to be annoying over here.
Okay.
Just, if anyone decides to attack the big blue one, they'll have advantage to hit, but other than that, he's too far away.
Okay. So at the end of your turn, Edgar is very close to the blue dragon, and the blue dragon tail whipped him. Edgar
Explodes? No.
does not explode. Way to go, Edgar. Down to the south and east, however, Joey gets a tail whip coming his way. 18, I don't think hits Joey. Tails are just not in fashion at the moment. Valandra, what you doing?
That is a really good question. Uh, just a second. The shadow. What's the lighting level like in here?
It is towards dusk, so it is lit but not bright sunlight.
Okay.
The shadows and the shadow dragon do not seem to be having any trouble in the current lighting.
Yeah, so I think I am going to... I'm going to cast Dawn.
Oh. Oh, crap.
Right on top of the Undying.
Woof. It does
Whoa.
not like you. Each creature is making
I'm going to do it close enough so that it gets the other shadow too.
Sure, absolutely. Each creature must make a con saving throw. The Undying passes its con saving throw, I think.
Portents, right now!
I already used up my 6.
Oh.
Also, we saw the result.
So, with that, it does pass. It still takes half of 40-10.
Yeah, just a second.
You got it.
I forgot I clicked that from the spells page and not from attacks. It is not under attacks. Okay. /R. So 15.
15.
Unless Radiant does more to Shadow Dragon. Not sure.
Hang on. So the shadow is just completely blasted away. And the Shadow Dragon is not a happy puppy.
Are they ever, though?
They are not. He is not particularly
affected by Radiant.
Affected by it. Though you can see he wants out of this light more than anything right now.
Yep.
Valandra, anything else for you?
Can't really do... I'm just gonna get right up with the Unborn and hope to distract it from Joey.
Your hope is not successful as the tail comes towards Joey one more time. It's gonna miss though. So maybe you were distracting it. Talace, what are you up to?
Okay. We're gonna move another 120-ish feet.
Sounds good.
Because that's all I can do. And again, making sure to take cover as best I can behind trees.
You do so. Joey, the Unborn has its eyes on you and its tail coming towards you one more time before your turn. 3 strikes. Oh, does not miss that time. 13
Okay.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Well, okay, then I'll go down.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'll go back up.
Okay.
Okay, and then on my turn.
Okay.
How high up is this guy?
He's within 15 feet of you. So I mean, he's kind of perched on the building, slapping at you with his tail. Like his head's
Okay.
20 feet high, but his tail's like 5 feet high. So there's bits you can aim at.
Okay. So he's like on this building up ahead here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna blow the Horn of Valhalla.
Okay.
Okay, and that was silver, right? That's the lowest grade, so it's 2d4 plus
Yep.
2.
2d4 plus 2 within 60 feet.
Okay, roll 20. Please let me type within the chat box. That would be nice. Thank you.
Oh no, everybody's names just disappeared. That's not a good
okay.
sign.
Oh no.
So we're waiting here. It's going to show up as 9 when it comes up. I want all 9 of them to show up on top of the roof next to the unborn.
Okay.
And I want all
Nice.
of them to try to shove the unborn off of the roof and onto the ground.
Okay. We're gonna assume that eventually that will work.
So that it can fall and take its nice 15 feet drop. Nom nom nom.
Num num num.
Because that should be a little bit of falling damage and a little bit of prone.
Come on, server. Come on, roll 20. So so how many showed up there? 9, you said?
Yeah, I can drag
Okay.
them
So just God damn it, I can't tell what's gonna happen. So it is shoved off the roof. It is forced down. It takes a bit of falling damage. It lands. You shove it. They shove it a bit more until it is prone. And then what's the plan?
Well, I mean, it's still next to me, and if it hits me, it's gonna be a bad time. I don't have anything else bonusy to do, and
Okay.
moving is a huge risk. So I'll stay right next to the giant dragon that I've pissed off. That sounds
Okay.
great.
It is a pissed off
Sounds great.
giant dragon.
Did it take all 9 of them to knock it prone?
We're gonna find that one out when the game comes back.
Okay.
So when the game comes back,
Oh,
Joey,
no.
I see people.
if
Mine
you could
went
throw
Seeing
down.
me
one person.
9
I see one
d20s.
person.
Roll. Refresh your screens, guys, because Alondra and are visible to me.
Okay.
Only
I see
Jacob
Alondra
is
and
visible
next
to me.
back.
Yeah, I only.
Yeah, I'm trying to reconnect. I'm getting an
I'm trying
error.
to reload too.
Yeah,
I am
was
getting an
some
error.
nasty
Roll
server
20.
errors.
Come on.
We were doing
This is
so
not the
well.
time to shut
Be
down.
cool.
Now it logged me out, so fuck you, roll.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, same.
logged out and
I'm
things.
loading.
Ring error. No server available. That's not good.
Oh, wait, maybe. Okay, it lost my turn order. That would be bad. Don't lose my turn.
I see the
That'd be
turn
very
order up.
weird.
I got the
so-
9 out.
Okay, there it goes.
I mean, I know what I had.
It came back. It's there now. Oh, it is nightmarish right now.
Kitty!
Hey!
Yay!
I
As long
just
as
left and they left us like 12 loaves of bread that I don't
launch
know
game.
what to do with.
Wow. I'm all the way at launch game.
All right.
Okay.
Joe, what Joey,
Wow.
what did the 920s look like?
17, 20, 21, 6, 20, 11,
Okay.
9, 14, 9.
Gotcha. And let me see if I can get to the point where I can roll some strength checks
Alright.
here.
I'm
Were
back in.
those just the straight d20s?
Sorry, those were with +3. Sorry.
Okay.
Clusters.
Cool.
Oh, God.
Kitty cat being cute.
Do the berserkers have advantage on strength checks, or is that not true?
They do not. They just have the
They just have the
reckless part.
All right, the very first one gets it off the building. The second one fails to knock it prone, but the third one manages it. That leaves 6 that can take attacks. And what were the other rolls after that? The last 6 of them?
So the last 6 would be an extra +2 because it's plus hit.
Yep.
Well, actually, if it's prone, they'd all have advantage. Melee
Yes.
weapon attack roll.
Yep. They'd have to jump down off the building though.
Yeah, they're
I
berserkers.
totally believe berserkers
They'll do that.
jumping
Berserkers
down a
yeah,
building
come
to
on.
strike at a falling Draper Lich.
That all sounds good. So go ahead and give me 6 more d20s, and
Or
let me
6.
know.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I just finally saw the rolls come through.
And these are all 2 higher than that because the attacks are at +5 rather than just
you gotta
the
be kidding me.
strength at +3.
Got it. So we got a
Oh,
crit in there.
goodness.
We're gonna say 3 hit, and one of those 3 was a crit. So go ahead and give me 4 dice worth of the damage when you can. And man, roll 20.
Oh, I'm finally back in. That's
There's
nice.
Dusk! There's Dusk!
Yay!
Roll initiative!
Okay.
Roll initiative, and then
Yes,
Dusk was in
please.
town somewhere.
And Dusk is in town. Dusk has been ferrying the children back and forth to the tower at
So
super speed.
Probably just at the front of the keep.
Somewhere in the keep. I was going to say towards the backside of the keep because she's
Okay,
been swinging around to keep them out of the way of the dragon.
that's reasonable.
Okay, I just
And
gotta. Just
Joey
hard.
finished up. That's going to bring around the Undying. Roll 1d6, and that'll bring us to the top of the turn order. The Undying, however, gets its breath weapon back.
No, thank you.
And
Was that the end of the Undying's turn?
that is the beginning of the Undying's turn. So the Undying is going to sweep down here.
It's not letting me select Dusk's token.
Uh,
But weirdly, I can.
oh, come on.
Roll 20.
I'm back in. I made it in.
All right, I'm going to try. You should be able to select Dusk token. Everybody should be able to. It's an all.
Make sure
Maybe my
that you're on the
page is just
pointer
being
and not
weird.
the measuring.
No, it's on pointer. Then again, I'm working from
It might also just be being very evil.
Do you want me to roll initiative for you?
Please.
Yeah.
I'm dying.
Can do that.
Good news, I ordered a new laptop today, so it should be here on Tuesday.
Nice.
Ooh.
So hopefully it will be set up in time for the next session.
Oh,
Sorry,
that is
Dusk. That was an out one.
a rough initiative.
No.
However, that would have it going right around the same time
This
as
is
the
going to be
Undying.
happening. So what we're going to say is the Undying gets off its breath weapon attack, which is going to hit Valandra, Kuhloe, and Joey. Valandra, Kuhloe, and Joey.
Oh, I can
Everything
select him now.
closed.
I think.
Please give me a DC 18 dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity, you say?
Or take 44 points of damage.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Dexterity, you say?
Dexterity.
I'm
Dusk
at 1 hit
did
point.
went
I don't like
through.
that, so
You're at 1 hit point?
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Ice Block.
Okay, what does Ice Block do?
I'm gonna get
That's
100
amazing.
temporary hit points.
Too much wow.
Wow. Joey, that is
Nice.
such a clutch move right now, and I hope you realize that. Because if you had hit 0 hit points, you would be a shadow. So 44 hit points to the others. Valandra, 44 to you. It is necrotic, so if anyone has their necrotic resistance on, please take
Oh,
it.
right. So only
And
22.
with that, this dragon's going to perch atop the building as well, taking deep, huffy breaths. And then we're going to say Dusk gets to go. Dusk, let's get you in.
Is that still within the range of
I believe
the?
that's still within the 30. Oh, maybe not. I don't.
Oh,
Where
it
was
is definitely
Where did-
moving. It is definitely moving out of that sunlight.
Okay.
So it is moving, sweeping down, breathing, and then wherever the sunlight isn't, it's going to. So there-ish, because it was 30 or 40 foot radius.
30 foot, I believe.
Okay, it's got 80 feet of movement, so which way it needs to. It does so. Dusk. There are dragons about.
Okay.
To the south of you, and we'll assume you're kind of close enough to get into range if you choose to. A massive Dracolich is beating on Joey, though right now it is upside down under a pile of berserkers that are all just wailing away on it. So if you would choose that one, you would have advantage on attacking against. A shadowy dragon has just emerged from bright sunlight, breathed a cone of shadow that made Joey cast some sort of ice block spell. And then the shadow dragon has leapt up atop a building. That one's a little further away, but with a Mume, you could get there. You would not have advantage attacking that one. Flying through the air to the north and west is a large blue dragon that is way up in the air. You'd need more jumps than you have at the moment.
I can
Also,
Oh, you can
Yeah.
fly. Screw that. I forget you can fly sometimes. So with a Nume, what's your normal speed now?
My base speed is
Ridiculous.
50.
50.
Yeah.
You'd still come a little shy of the blue dragon.
Because I know with
Although-
dash I can
Throw your
although
monk weapons
she
at
could,
it.
she could dash as a bonus action by spending a key point and get to it if she wanted to.
She could. So you could use everything you have to get right up next to it, but then you'd be action,
Well, no,
bonus action, and move.
Nope.
No. Bonus action and move with the Nume is 200 feet.
Oh, okay. Yep, that'll do it.
Still have an attack.
Does
But that's
that,
if you want to
that is
if
the
you want to
Fiora
focus on
agility,
that
right?
dragon.
Also, wait a minute. She would have had her abilities to her time frame to prepare. So if she's got potions, she would have taken.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was gonna
she
say she does have a potion of necrotic resistance, which she probably would have drank.
Oh yeah. So I would
Okay.
assume any potions that are applicable have been drank. So necrotic, electricity.
I
would be
think
the
she
two.
only has a necrotic right now.
Yeah. I'm just immune to poison already.
And
because
immune to
monk.
poison, though no poison has been displayed so far.
Cool.
Still useful.
Yes. So I can do the Kitty Nume feline agility.
And 1 key point.
One
And you
key
can
point.
punch that blue dragon as much as you'd like if you.
I would happily go punch the blue dragon, especially if it's out of everybody else's range.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. Dusk's gonna do that. Time to go punch the dragon. I got it.
Okay. So Dusk, as you sort of ramp up towards this, you get step. You jump up a little bit. You build up some height. You just do 1-2 steps on the parapet of this keep, and you're like, "This time I'm doing it right." And you soar through the air, landing on the back of the dragon, executing the move you failed so many months ago. You are now on Lenethon's back. Congratulations.
It's the same dragon, remember.
It is the same dragon that you tried this on before. Let's see those attack rolls.
Okay. Time for just like, hi, remember me?
Oh,
Yes!
yay!
You crit.
Well
Nice.
done.
The dragon is like, yes. And I believe you get one more attack because you have 2 attacks with your regular action.
Wait, it's not. going
And
to- there it is.
Edgar's up there, so she has advantage.
So it's a
Uh,
24.
Edgar's up there. Well, the advantage would have been on the first one because Edgar wouldn't have known it would have been a crit. So the first one does land. The second one does go a little astray. But that is a excellent move, and you are now engaged with Lenethon. That's going to bring us around to Kuhloe down below. What are you doing?
Oh my god, so glad Dusk is back.
Right? And they were all like, thank God she's here.
Yeah, seriously.
And when you look around, all the infants and children that don't look like they could walk are already in the keep. Like the only people now running through the fields are adults.
Yay, run faster. So seeing what happened to Joey, Chloe's fucking pissed. So the unboard is prone on the ground in front of her, yes?
Is prone on the ground.
Oh, you sweet sweetheart. And I'm critting on a 19 and 20. Hopefully I entered this right on roll 20.
What?
What?
No,
Okay, I
you
guess
did
I
not
did.
roll
You
that
did
right.
not.
Right.
All right. Well,
There's a minus 20 in there.
yeah, it's how do you does anybody know crit range, how to put it in? Like
you
if it's a
should just
19
put the
and 20?
19. Just put the
Yeah,
19.
just the
Okay,
just the
just
lower
19.
number. Yep.
Okay, can I click that again? Sorry.
Yeah, try that again.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
Still
broken.
not working.
Yeah,
That's
so
good.
just roll 2d20s and we'll figure it out.
Wow, roll 20. Wow.
And it could be roll 20s just eating itself right now. That's also a possibility. So a 14 plus, how much do you plus?
Plus 9.
9.
23.
Yeah.
23, that will hit. But it does not manage the crit yet.
All
Go
right,
ahead
I'm
and
gonna
click your
add one of
longsword
these.
damage. All right. And click your longsword damage once so we get a longsword damage out of it.
And it takes an extra d8 of radiant, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Stupid manual rolling.
And it's one more than that because of the magical weapon. So
Because
22.
magical weapon.
She only added 4, and she adds
Oh, okay, I got
4
you.
for strength and 1 for the magic.
10, 19, 22 points of damage. This undead creature is starting to look a little shaky.
Just a
and
little
your
shaky?
Second attack?
This,
That will definitely hit.
nice.
Oh, roll 20. You kill him. Absolutely killing me.
Hopefully, it's killing me on board.
You would hope.
I want you to know that I'm on a headset, so nobody can hear anything that I
Alright.
out here in the room. So that out of context, that sounds so controversial.
I'm gonna burn a
All
second
right.
smite, second level smite on that one. Hopefully it'll
All
roll
right.
the dice. Roll the dice, please. Roll the dice. Oh,
That's some good dice.
Nice.
That's
It is
a nice dice.
still an animate pile of bones, though.
um,
You still have haste for the third attack?
no,
No,
haste
haste
no.
gone bye-bye. But
Haste gone
she
bye-bye.
is doing everything in her power to fucking make it attack her and pay attention to her.
Okay.
She's pissed.
As you do all those things, Lenithon turns around and looks at Dusk. It spins in the air, bite, claw. Bite, claw. Bite on Dusk. 17's going to miss.
Miss.
Claw. 28 for 14 will tag. 27 for 17. And Dusk, will you please give me a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw? As the dragon engages its frightful presence. Dusk, you
Ooh.
are frightened
Oh
of Lenithon.
no!
However, on top of him, so you can still punch him without
However,
moving
on
closer.
top. Ruqiyo.
I'm so scared.
All right, so I think this goes up to a 2,
This goes up to a 2.
and that's it.
You got it.
Like I can't
Mord.
really move or do other stuff while casting. So
Doing good work. Literally gonna save us all.
Okay.
A lot
that's
of
neat.
panicky townspeople like rubbing your back like, you can do it. You can do it.
Hey, I've lost control of my token.
Oh, come on, Mord.
Oh.
I can still control it if you tell me where you want to go.
To the edge of the field, right here.
Right there. Okay.
Chloe, yes. Bonus action, second win. No problem. We're fighting with technology at this point, so. Mord, at the end of your turn, you hear the huge crack of wings from the blue dragon. Dusk, I need you to give me a DC 20 dexterity saving throw. Probably easy for you.
Okay, dexterity. Doop-a-doop.
Oh,
Ooh.
Am I hitting the
no.
right one? Or does it matter which one I hit?
Should be.
Are monks not proficient in con or in dex saves?
Yeah.
Oh, saving throws! Oh, I'm hitting the wrong one.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
What is
I
your
was gonna
proficiency
say,
bonus?
A 9.
Your proficiency bonus can't be a 9.
Isn't that what it
Can
is? There's a 9 next to it. If
I
hit
think
it.
it's 5 plus
it's
4.
4 more. So that would make it 18s, which would miss, unfortunately. So
Because why does this one say? Because the one says dexterity, the other one says dexterity save.
dexterity save is the one you wanted to hit, but I give you the extra 4 that you didn't add in, which would make that a pair of 18s, which still unfortunately doesn't do. So you do take 2d6 plus 7 damage. You take 14 points of damage and you are knocked prone. Dusk, what are you using to fly with?
Boots, magic boots.
Boots of flying?
I think so.
I think you're okay. Or are they winged boots?
Winged boots, yeah. Flying speed equal to walking speed, up to 4 hours.
You do not gain a hover speed. I'm gonna say you're gonna start to tumble to the ground and catch yourself without taking much in the way of damage. But the dragon has scooted out of your grasp. It seems to be moving towards Talace for some reason. Waverly, what are
Did
you
it
up to?
provoke when it left?
I think Dusk fell out of range, maybe, but maybe.
Yeah, it's sort of, well, Dusk gets blown backwards by the wing attack. Is knocked prone, and the dragon can fly up to half its speed. I'm gonna say it probably doesn't get the attack of opportunity because of the everything that's happening in the air.
Okay.
So Waverly, what are you up to?
We are going to do an arrow.
Arrow! That's a good arrow. That is 6 points of damage. Unfortunately, it just freed itself from your assistant.
I know, it's so rude.
Why would it do that?
I know. And then with the rest of my turn, I'm going to move up a little. Wrong cursor. Move up a little bit and hide behind this shed thing, I guess.
You do indeed. The Unborn is under a pile of just nonsense at this point. That is a really weird color set that you had going on there.
I have no idea why that happened.
Reliable talent, apparently.
The
first one gone through.
The Dracolich takes the disengage action and launches itself into the air, getting up about 60 feet, which I'm going to represent just by moving in this direction. But it's really up. Flapping its wings frantically. Dawn, what are you up to?
Dawn has a scroll of greater invisibility, which he is going to use, and he is going to run. If Roll20 will let me, he could get to behind this little outhouse thing here, if that's what that is.
Okay.
And that's where he gonna be, because he just darted.
Okay.
He's now invisible.
You are now invisible. As you are invisible and as you are darting, the blue dragon just looks down right at you.
Figured.
Valandra, what are you up to?
Bonus action, move the Dawn onto the Undying again.
It hates you so much right now.
Yep.
Give me the 4d10 when you get a chance.
Yep. Oh, right. It's not in my attacks for some reason. 4d10.
And that is a con saving throw, correct?
Yes.
Was it a con save? Okay.
17 or are you an 18?
It's a 17.
Oh, on the nose. And it takes
6.
6 of that. Valandra, anything else?
Yes, that was just a bonus action.
Oh, that's a bonus. Nice.
Yeah, just to move it. So action, channel divinity. Joey, you're at half hit points.
Okay. Joey makes absolutely no movements or sound.
Yep. That's fine.
Chloe's thankful for him.
And movement. How high up is the Undying there?
It's sitting on top of the building, so maybe 10 to 15 feet up in the air.
10 to. Okay.
Like it's like 10 at the bottom of the wall, 15 at the top of the peak. It's on the building, so it's like slanted.
Can I get up on the fence to get in melee range?
Oh yeah, sure. You can run over and get in melee range with it.
Okay. That's my turn.
You got it. Joey, you are a block of ice.
You just
And then
skipped me.
And then you're
Talise,
not.
sorry. Talise.
Okay. So we've been monitoring the dragon moving around. How far can it can it move in its turn if it's moving at its normal pace?
You've seen the dragons fly at about 60 feet, dash at about 120, and then have a wing burst for about another 60.
Okay, so they can move about 180 feet per round if they choose.
Yes.
And that thing is coming towards me.
It does seem to want that mask a lot.
So if it comes towards me, it'll get to about here-ish.
That's a reasonable assumption.
So out of blind sight for one turn anyway.
Yep. Hokey smokes. Okay, so its blind sight only goes 60 feet away from it. That's correct?
Yes, you know you
what you
can't
said.
hide from a dragon within 60 feet of it.
Okay. So
Beyond that, it still has really good eyesight.
that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool, man. Okay. Choices to make. Like I've been trying to do something and I can't move fast enough to do it. Now I have to change my mind. Okay. Talise, where she is at right now,
Mm-hmm.
she hasn't been high off the ground. She's just been using flight to make her move faster and using trees as cover.
Yep.
So she's right next to the ground. She is going to move behind this tree trunk.
Okay.
And she's not being subtle about it. She is moving behind the tree trunk.
All right.
All right. And she will then take out the mislead scroll that Dawn gave her a while back and cast mislead.
Ooh, could you bring that spell up for me, please?
Yeah, I don't know how to do that off of it.
Hey, no problem.
It's not an actual spell I have, but I have the thing from Roll20 here.
Sure, no problem. Let me grab myself here.
I
You become invisible at the same time that an illusory double is standing. The double lasts for the duration, but the invisibility ends if you attack or cast a spell. You can use your action to move your double up to twice your speed, make a gesture, and speak. You can see through its eyes and hear through its ears as if you were where it is. On each of your turns as a bonus action, you can switch from your senses to your own or back again. Sounds good. There is another Talise.
And since the real Talise is now invisible and is well out of range of blind sight, she's now going to... She can't dash. She can only move her normal movement. She's going to move up and... Actually, she's going to keep going this way. She's going to keep going south.
Okay. And where's the double going, or is the double standing still?
The double is hiding behind the tree.
Okay.
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote.
Unquote.
All right. So you'll have a little bit of time before that may be revealed. Anything else, Talise?
Hang on, I'm gonna move my actual self. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna do some math here. so it can move to about here-ish. I will be well out of sight up to about here-ish. This is as far as he can see me. Yeah. She's trying to get to a certain location.
Sounds good.
So invisible me is right there, and non-invisible me is gonna be right there.
Got it. Joey, as Talise pulls off the distraction, what are you up to?
I'm an block of ice, and now I'm not a block of ice, and that's my turn.
Okay. Congratulations on your not being a block of ice anymore.
The berserkers go now, right?
The berserkers can go
They
now.
do.
What would the berserkers
Yeah,
like
they
to
do go on my turn. Okay, so that guy's 60 feet straight up in the air,
He is 60 feet up in the airish.
and then this guy's 15 feet on a house.
Yep.
Okay.
Just all climb up next to him on the house.
Actually, I have a really quick. I apologize. I have a really quick question. I just had this thought.
Sure.
If could Talise use her bonus action to put the mask in her bag of holding?
That's a normal object interaction. You can just
Okay,
put the mask in
that's
your
fair.
bag of holding.
That's fair.
Sure. So
And
Joey,
the illusion still has the mask on, right?
Yes, it does.
True.
Yeah, so they can dash. Can they reasonably get around that dragon?
I
mean,
mean,
it's
they
gonna
could
be-
they can all just sort of pile up and on. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're berserkers. They're sort of clambering over each other anyway. So, it's not. There are no. They've used up their
Action to dash.
initiative, but they get up there.
Yeah.
And that is going to then bring us to our undying friend, who does get his breath weapon back. However, he decides to take discretion instead of valor, and also takes to the air, disengaging as he does so. He how much of a dick am I? He will be in the air up and about this way. And you all realize that as he's bringing his breath weapon to bear, there's a lot of people in a really small space and just a very open door between him and them. Dusk.
Wait, the door's open all the time? That seems silly.
Well, I mean, they are trying to get people in right now, so it's not like locked and barred and like secured at the moment. I mean, if you want to lock yourselves out,
I just, open all the time.
I mean, it's not open all the time, but a human's opening it, so if a dragon head hits it at speed, it's going to open.
Okay.
Dusk, you are prone and falling, and then you are not prone and falling, and then you are flying, and then what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go back towards it, and I'm gonna see if I can go for its eyes. Can I do that? Can I try to aim for its
There's
eyes?
no technical effect, but yes, you may definitely try and aim for the eyes.
Sure. I will do that.
Okay. You rush towards the blue dragon. You have your full actions. Movement is no problem. It only got a little ways away. And what you doing once you're there?
Time for punchy punches. Where
Punchy
are they?
punches.
Other than apparently I can use claws.
Oh, and
to
11 is
do
going to
that.
big
come
miss.
on.
Yeah, bad.
Another 11 is going to big miss.
What is happening?
I don't know.
All the pluses are in there, right? That's
There she-
better. 26 will land. That was with the offhand strike. 9 points of damage. Anything special you want to add to that?
Not for now. Next time
Okay.
she's probably gonna use her claws because it does the same damage and it just makes me feel better.
You got it. At the end of your turn, the blue dragon's tail whips up like a cow trying to get rid of a fly. Dusk, 15 for 13 is going to miss. Kuhloe, what you doing?
She's so torn. Like, she knows that we probably need to start heading, but heading back, but she's not gonna just leave Joey big block of ice because she's never seen this before. She doesn't know when he's gonna.
Well, he's
think
out
Well,
of
he's
the
thawed,
bubble.
yeah.
He just melted. Like there's a puddle of water and everything.
All right, so I guess she'll look to him and say, "Are we out? Are we running? Him and Valandra, are we running? Are we staying and fighting?" I just know the Undying's gonna turn that whole big group to a bad mess.
Yeah,
that's bad.
Valandra's going towards the Undying on her turn.
All right, I will. Ugh.
I think the two. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just obviously this one, meh, whatever. It's a bucket of hit points. She'll move her 30 feet towards the door, and I will upcast my last second level spell, for guiding bolt at the Undying.
Okay. A 20 will hit.
Wow.
20 points of damage is dealt. And whoever wants to swing next does have advantage on the next attack.
How is it looking, by the way? Any did that do
The
anything?
Undying, it hurt, but it doesn't look bad.
And I'll yell as I'm running towards the door. Shut the door! Shut the door! Keep the door shut. Bad things this way.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Dusk up in the air with Lenneth. Ah, crap. Dusk, you were frightened, weren't you?
Oh crap! Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna retcon that a little bit, in that you managed to punch it before it got away. Pop, 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 pop. But you are stuck a little bit a ways from it, and
She needs to make her Constitution saving throw.
then make
Or
me a
Wisdom.
wisdom
Yeah.
saving throw.
Sorry, wisdom.
17 is
Saved.
on the nose. Okay, so you are free to move the next round, but you are a little bit further away, which slightly changes what the dragon is going to do. The dragon is going to fly. Dumb, I forgot things. Sorry about that. The dragon is going to fly 60 or so feet in that direction. It is going to eye up that tree that it thinks the person is behind. It's going to be too far, so it's just going to keep swimming away. You know what? No, it's not. It's going to turn around and say, "Fuck you, cat," and send a stream of
Which one?
lightning at Dawn, the invisible one.
Does being behind a thing help at all?
It does not.
Straight line.
It's a lot of lightning, and it's coming down from above. So please give me a DC 19 Dexterity saving throw, or take 79 points of damage.
Yeah,
Oh my
he's not
God.
gonna survive that. Well, I have an inspiration still.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah,
So
use
inspired.
that.
Oof.
Oh,
It's a D10.
you can make it on a 9 or a 10. There's a 20% chance.
No.
Oh.
Oh my God, you're kidding me.
Dawn, you are a
No
crispy
resistance.
critter.
He
Once-
fall.
You're a crispy critter once more. All of that glorious fur that you've taken all that time to grow back, electrolysis right out. You are naked mole rat again.
He
Oh,
still
no.
has that ring.
It'll grow back in time. Ruqiyo, what? You are chanting away. And
Kasey?
Mord. Yeah.
Okay.
And Mord. Oh,
Mute
sorry.
again.
Yes, mute.
Yeah. Feel the prickly on the back of my skull.
Yeah, you
And,
you glance over as you're chanting, and there's like shadowy dragon mouth.
And I can't like dispel or counter a dragon's breath. It's not a spell.
It is not a spell.
Um,
And you can
I-
see people are scrambling to close the door, but yeah, maybe they'll be able to hold, maybe not.
I don't suppose I could like hold the door closed with them as I chant. Like,
No,
kinda
you'll
back
be
my butt up against
unless
it.
you stop what you're doing, you'll be relying on them, and they're gonna try. They're gonna try real hard, like real hard. But that's a dragon.
What do you guys think? Do I? I mean, I could drop it and do something offensive, but I didn't prepare for defense. So I don't really have anything better than hoping they can hold it closed. Besides blowing it up.
I mean,
Yeah.
unless you drop teleportation circle, the only thing that I could think of that may help would be Big B's interposing hand, which may help, or just having
how
him
big
hold
is
the door.
What about an Alux's resilient sphere? You've used that to block the same dragon shadow breath before.
Yes, but we did it over a person, and it says it needs a or
There are
object of
plenty
large size or smaller.
You could cast it on the door. You could make
I
the
could
sphere around the door.
Cast it over the door, and it lasts for how long? Up to 1 minute. So I could do that and then go back to casting the spell. I'd probably have to start the spell over, I assume.
You would have to start the spell over.
But it would give me the time to do so.
Yes.
It also would keep more people from coming in.
It would. This would be blocking the doorway.
Is there any other way into the keep?
No other way into the keep. Climbing the wall, that sort of thing.
How many people are in right now?
You figure you've got about half the town saved at this point. Some are
150
fleeing for
or
the
so?
hills to just making their own break for it, but you guess about a quarter of the town is still around.
You've
So
got half the town in there, and you've got
But
all the most vulnerable people, all the
the
children
most
and everything.
vulnerable and half is more than a quarter, so the number that I am
Do it.
dropping the spell and sealing the door, and I'm
Okay.
gonna hope someone maybe one of you can punch a hole in the wall later. I don't know.
Mord, you are not big anymore.
So,
Mord.
I thought I already took that off. Oh no, I didn't. Nope,
nope.
never mind.
But you.
But I can't change it anyway because I can't use my token.
Okay.
Okay.
Mord, why can't you use your token?
Is the strong one the big one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know why you can't use your token
designate it
right
to be
now.
an object, and the object being the doorway.
Should I just try to bring in my token again and see if I can control that one?
Give me 1 second. Let me just see if.
Have you tried just
yeah, try
refreshing?
dragging a new one in and see if that gets it.
Yeah, I'll try dragging. Okay, yeah, I can move this one.
All right, you can use
Big
that
Mord
one.
no longer, yeah.
All right, let's just shrink you down
Well,
a little bit here.
and I had 14 temporary hit points.
Yes, please.
Thank you. I'm not raging, but there we go.
You gotta add it
I
back to
lost
the turn
Mord,
order.
yeah. Bonk. And Mord was
19. 14. Which I can.
Yeah, it's alright. As long as you're in the right spot. And it is Mord's turn.
All right.
And Mord has been chugging along. Anything else?
Unfortunately, nope.
All right, Waverly. Okay.
All right.
Hide
Pop
first.
Up. I'm already hiding.
Okay.
Already hiding.
Yes. Hiding. Pop out of hiding and pew.
Good time to be hidden with the advantage. That gives you the 32 points of arrowy damage. Well shot. Waverly, anything else for you?
I'm gonna hop up just a little bit and hide again.
You got it.
Why did it just roll 3 times? I don't know what's happening.
No, the third one is reliable talent, so you can't roll less than the third one.
Oh wow.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what's happening with my sheet anymore, but okay.
All right, Roll20's added some new stuff. That's neat. Thanks for warning us. And in the meantime, let's see here. Joey, Kuhloe, and Valandra. A big Dracolich scoots up on top of a building, swings its head down, and lines up its shot, and then unleashes a heck of a lot of magical force at you. Joey, Kuhloe, Valandra, please give me DC 21 dexterity saving throws or take 50 force damage.
Whoa.
I got that 13 if someone
Holy
wants to
shit.
use it.
That's not gonna help Landra.
That's not going to help any of us. We're all low dex. Chloe's not terrible.
I was just pulling the decks out. So the undead dragon remains 10 to 15 feet away from Joey after having blown its breath out over the trio.
Joey's
And
down.
is Joey's down?
Yeah.
Joey's down. Dawn, what you up to?
Death saves?
That is true. Death save, please.
That ring isn't gonna bring me back. I need to have like a hit point for that.
Have to have
do
a
right.
hit point. Yep.
Where am I going? There. Yay. I think he's visible now, unless he's just not.
Yeah, he's visible.
He is visible.
Because there was some with a scroll. Like he didn't cast it.
But
so
it's
I don't know.
but
It's
it still
still
counts as him
concentration.
casting it.
Yeah. Still a
Well,
concentration.
the only way it would still be up is if it was a potion.
Yep.
Ah.
Valandra, Joey has fallen. Everybody else has taken a bit of a hurt. There's a bubble on the doorway. What are you up to?
Bonus action, move that Dawn back over the Undying.
It hates you more than everything.
Yes. Do the cat hiss thing as it shines.
It's like that is a
Con save.
Con
Yeah.
save.
It's a con save.
It does pass, but it
Yeah.
still takes the damage,
It's
and it
frickin-
just looks pissed. Valandra, anything else for you?
Yeah, I will mass cure wounds on
Okay.
3 of us.
Let's see it.
32.
32.
I don't have too many more of these guys. And then, oh good, the Staff of Healing does not vanish, because I used all 10 charges.
Mm-hmm.
And that's bonus action. Action, where do I want to be? Yeah, oh god. Try to protect Joey or try and protect the building?
I mean, you know what Chloe's gonna do, if that helps. Like you know, whenever she sees Joey go down, they have some
Yeah.
weird pact of dragging their dead bodies out of stuff.
Yeah, and she's gonna move closer so she can still keep moving the Dawn over that one
Oh.
guy.
It does not like you at all. To Lace.
Okay. All right. Let me see what I can and cannot do in this situation. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So Slice is going to use her action
Mhm.
to move her double, which gets to move double her speed,
Okay.
60 feet. So it's gonna move here, and it's gonna look like it's ducking behind this tree.
Makes sense. You can see the blue dragon's head is tracking that movement.
I don't know how to get rid of things.
That's
Sorry.
that's fine.
And she will take her regular movement and move the opposite direction.
That seems wise.
Yeah, that's about right.
And Selace, as your turn comes to an end, that thunderous boom of wing claps, the blue dragon continues its movement, cycling after your double. Joey, I think a death saving throw. No,
No,
you're back up.
he's back
You're
up.
back up. Never mind.
Yeah.
You're fine. What was I thinking?
I'm gonna go ahead and stand back up,
Okay.
and that's gonna be 15. And then I'm gonna move 15 feet closer. That's roughly about that much.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna make a longbow, and I'm gonna shoot this undying thing.
Okay.
Ignore the 9. I no longer have holy weapon.
11 is still damage. Still looks unfortunately healthy.
Another one.
It's 11 more damage.
Go away. Go away. And I don't have bonuses. And we're good.
And got it. That's gonna bring it round to the Undying, who looks at the bubble, looks at the three of you in a line, and opts for the three of you in a line, breathing its necrotic death upon the trio.
It's a cone, isn't it?
It is a 30-foot cone. Are you guys 30 feet close together?
No.
Oh
No.
crap! I had totally misjudged that.
It
Excuse
can
me.
get 2 of us.
It can get 2 of you.
Isn't the sun in between us too? Why would it want to do that?
The sun, it's just gonna come over here and like perch on the wall. Oh shit! It actually can perch on the wall. It's got a climb speed. Fuck you. It's gonna sit right above that bubble and be like, "You guys suck." And then it's gonna blow necrotic breath over at Kuhloe and Joey because it's seen Joey fall down and it wants to make him fall down more. Joey and Kuhloe, please roll DC 18 dexterity saving throws versus 59 points of damage. Kuhloe pulls it out. Joey.
That's pretty good, right?
That's pretty good.
That's pretty
Necrotic
good.
resistance, though.
Yep. So I'll go to 3.
You go to
So-
3.
And Kuhloe would only take a quarter of that, so 14.
Woob. Joey with a wing beat at the end of the Undying's turn. That Dracolich just comes a little bit closer to you, about 10 feet away. You know what? He's going to go over there somewhere. And I'm assuming at this point the Barbarians are now rushing back over towards one of the dragons, and they're kind of being ping-ponged in between and can't quite reach. And Dusk, what are you up to?
I want to get back to the blue as soon as possible. Let me just see if I can still reach.
So you had fright, so you couldn't move. So you have your Neum back if you to Neum.
Yeah, so
might
you
have
can
to
Neum
I
and
just gotta check.
yeah, if you
I'll
Neum,
probably have to Neum, yeah.
if you Neum it, yeah, you can get right up to it.
Yee.
You're like exactly 100 feet away.
That is very handy. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Oh wait, I have to switch tools. This is difficult on the makeshift setup. Okay.
Now,
You.
now, just so you know, as you like starting off at the high speed, you look down and your brother's laying there in a pile of twitching corpse. So just to be aware.
I literally have nothing that can help him.
Oh, fair enough.
I think
Which is
you
the
have one
worst
healing
feeling.
potion.
Nope, it's okay. You can help with your fists. That's also good.
Yeah.
Dusk, you do
Not-
have two. You do have 2 potions of healing.
I mean, would I have to like force that down his throat, or could I just drop them on him and hope that
You have to force it down his throat. So your call. I just
It
wanted
would
to
be
make
your
sure you were
turn.
aware.
I'm just saying it's an option.
I mean, punching a dragon's pretty badass.
Yeah, I kind of want to punch the dragon because the wind is already down, and I really don't want it to get anybody else, and I'm mad
That's fair.
Yeah.
because this dragon raised the entirety of our village, where we grew up.
It is, and it's doing it again.
Too. Yeah, so Dusk is not happy.
It is a serial offender. So let's see some attacks.
It should have saved.
25 for 8, absolutely.
Yay. Claws of Rage.
Another 6, that'll hit.
Wow.
Woo!
So
And
much
that will
rage.
Real rage.
definitely hit. The dragon is starting to look a little shaky. Not terrible yet, but shaky. Anything else, Dusk?
She's gonna try and stick to it, I guess.
Okay, and at the end of your turn, again, cow tail flick, trying to get rid of you. 16 for 10 is gonna miss. Over to Kuhloe. Kuhloe, what you doing?
Okay. So.
Oh, hang on. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
One other thing happens. The unborn tries to tail whip Joey. Joey, 15 for 10. Looks like it's probably gonna miss.
Not so
Now,
much.
Kuhloe.
Okay, so his Joey's little people were like kind of making a people stack. Okay, and they moved around, I imagine, when the unborn moved. Is it reasonable to say that I ran up to this thing and used a part of the people stack to reach it in melee? Since it's not high up?
You could definitely run up and get a vault going. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm gonna couple people stack stairs, get in front of Joey, and try and hit this thing a couple times because it's really pissing me off. Okay, still broken.
That's
sorry.
impossible, isn't it?
Stupid me thought that maybe Roll20 would be fixing, but no.
Oh, Roll20, what are you doing?
It negative 20'd it.
What?
I'm just rolling 2d20, right?
Okay, yeah. That's fine. Wait, do you have advantage?
It's just the first one, I think.
Wait, do you have advantage?
No, for the 2 attacks.
Oh, for the 2 attacks. I'm sorry.
No. Sorry, I was just I always roll with advantage, so I'm just used to rolling 2d20.
Yeah, sorry. No, you're fine. So the 15 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry. I wasn't expecting this to, like, I knew it was going to be a bit of a sloggy fight, but man, the technology issues are just killing me tonight.
I think it was +5, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
So you
Isn't
feel it
looking
is
any
hanging
less.
on by a thread
that
right
fucking...
now. Like a single slender thread.
Oh.
Do I burn my last spell slot, or do I try and hit it again? I look over at Valandra, who is like, I might need that healing spell.
No. Go for it.
Okay,
Go for it.
fuck this fucking
Take it out.
dragon.
And with that, you shatter the bones of this Draco Lich.
Oh,
Yeah.
It
thank God.
scatters across the
Chloe,
building.
Dragon Slayer.
The berserkers lift up the bones pieces and start chanting to it. However, you do notice that a slight shadow grows out of it and flits away somewhere else. And you recall things about liches. All you've done is destroyed a body. The lich remains.
Oh,
Hey, at
fuck.
this point, that's okay.
I also, when I score a critical hit or reduce a creature to 0 hit points, 1 or more creatures Up to
Mhm.
my charisma modifier, get temporary hit points.
Sounds good.
No, Volandra's not close enough. Meow.
No.
Joey's
Sorry,
close enough.
Volandra. Yeah, me and Joey.
You got it.
Are any of the berserkers close enough?
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Good
No.
stairs. Good stairs.
So as all that goes down, Chloe, you won't have quite enough movement to get back to the other dragon. So that last attack, unfortunately, is going to go to waste, powdering a bone. Anything else for you?
That's all I got right now.
All right.
That's-
Lenathan is tied up with Dusk once more. Bite, claw, bite, claw,
Ooh.
claw.
Oof.
I think the first two are going to get a piece of the kitty. 29, 30, 40 points of damage.
Still up.
Still up. Nice work. Ruqiyo, what you doing?
Well, I've now locked myself in a building.
You got
I
it.
turn back around.
And you can
try
hear
to-
the dragon claws
Um,
like scraping into the building, or like right above the door. It's like a cat making bread on the keystone.
Sharpening its claws.
I'm gonna
Alright.
be like, bad dragon, no biscuit.
Mord, I think you might actually.
I can do something.
You can
I can
do
actually
something.
do
Yeah.
something. I can
Go,
do something,
Mord.
guys.
Get it more.
Go. Do
First
it,
time
Mord.
this entire.
Mord, as you are coming
Oh my
close, you get to
God.
see the tail lash out once towards Dusk at the end of Rukiyo's turn. Ooh, 25 for 16, Dusk. And then Mord closes the distance. And Mord, what you doing?
Still up.
Well, I'm gonna rage. Obviously. This is man.
You've had so much
He's-
anger for so
Oh
long.
god.
Oh
Where's
man, I'm
Mord? I can't
so
even
ready
find
for
him.
this.
He's right here.
Oh yeah, I can't see him.
I don't see him.
Oh, that's
That's
weird.
cool.
I can see him.
I
see
believe
him
in you.
fine.
Mord is right here.
All right, and he. No, I'm not going to do reckless. I'm just going to attack and beat down this dragon and hold it where it is.
Okay.
Before an
24 is going to hit. A 20 is going to hit.
22
That's
points of
11,
damage.
22 points of damage. You start locking it down. The dragon is decidedly starting to sink to the ground with this. However, it just is super offended by Dusk right now. Like it is like almost trying to ignore your attacks and bring its tail. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
gonna
going to
hurt.
Sentinel before that.
All right. So that's gonna all happen at the same time. Go ahead and give me the sentinel attack.
Yep. Give me a sec. Yep.
24 for
Alright.
another
So
11.
here's the thing: his speed drops to 0, and if his speed drops to 0, he falls to the ground.
That is true. He is still getting his tail attack.
Okay.
His speed drops to 0. No, it's definitely got to use his tail attack. Dawn.
Dusk.
Or
Dusk, excuse me, Dusk. 27 points of damage.
Oh, ouch. That's gonna bring her down.
Okay, so Lenathan, it seems, just wants to bring Dusk down with it. It wraps the tail around and just pulls it in as it's being pummeled, and it just bears the cat down to the ground. Both plummet from a height and will take damage on impact. And we're going to say they were
Damage?
20 feet high.
What about
Doesn't
the
it need
floof
to
protection?
grapple her though?
What's that?
Wouldn't it need to grapple her though?
No, she's unconscious. She's falling because she's unconscious. The grapple is a dramatic effect.
So I don't know if Dusk has to be conscious for this to work,
Slow fall.
but
It does take a reaction.
no, I mean like the boots make her float down.
Oh,
Oh.
right.
Oh yeah.
Hang on, where is that?
Winged
It's
boots.
the winged boots. It's like if you were flying
Just
when the
a second.
duration
I'll
expires.
copy paste.
The duration did not expire. You are unconscious.
Oh yeah.
So you are unfortunately just out of control and falling. So the two of you hit the ground. Dusk, I will let you roll the damage for both of you.
How do?
And that is going to be you are going to take 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet. So roll 2d6, and you and the dragon will both take that amount of damage.
Okay.
5 points of damage.
It's not terrible. Could have been a lot worse.
All right, but 5 points of damage unfortunately means a death fail for Dusk.
Yeah.
Mord, is that the end of your turn? No, that
That
was
was
the
my
end of your.
reaction to
And that was your reaction.
Lenithon's.
Lenithon's on the ground now. Waverly. Lenithon is on the ground. Dusk nearby. Mord floating above. What are you doing?
More magical arrows.
Okay. It's very important that you hit.
Doesn't that have an advantage because the thing is prone now?
It's not prone. It's just on the ground.
But I do have advantage.
I
Waverly
do
was-
believe it is
I do
prone
have
when you
advantage
fall.
because I'm hidden.
You
So-
do have
Either
advantage
way.
because you're hit.
That
Okay,
is
so
fair.
you're good either way.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Well timed.
You can
Oh,
see the
brilliant.
tail lifting to finish off Dusk
50
as a
points of
legendary
damage.
action. However, you destroy the dragon before it can strike, saving your friend. Lenithon the blue dragon
Killed by a
writhes
mouse.
on the ground and dies. Waverly, well shot.
The most important arrow ever.
Yes.
Very much. Very much.
Waverly, anything else on your turn?
Then killing your dragon that's been haunting us since episode 1.
Yes, I'm gonna scoot up a little bit. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay.
All right. But it's not over yet. There's still a very, very threatening shadow dragon that does have the ability to take a party member out for good. Dawn, I do need to ask you for your second death saving throw.
Do you want a 13?
I got a 13.
You got a 13.
You have 2 moves towards stability. Valandra in the mix. The shadow dragon's in the wall within reach. But what are you doing?
Bonus action. Move the.
It hates you more than everything.
The tower
It is
gets really
trying
bright.
to take your friends away at this point. Con save, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
It is good at those. So it
So,
just takes
11.
the 11.
I will run over to Joey. All right, yeah, and I will cast Heal. You
Okay.
have 78 hit points.
Woof.
Whoa.
Boom.
Holy heck.
That's my 1/6 level spell.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
That's my turn.
Okay, I feel really
Alright.
good now.
And with that, I think we're gonna go into cinematic mode because you have relieved most of the danger. The shadow dragon continues making efforts to threaten the villagers to defeat you, but it just can't whittle away. Eventually, someone gets over and pops a healing potion in the poor kitty, and both kitties, excuse me, kitties, and both are stabilized. You have defended the dragon mask. Congratulations. And I hope we had a good night playing.
Good lord.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
Can I attune to this mask?
So you can attune to that mask, and I will give you the unfortunate, disheartening information. The mask turns out to be a fake.
Ah,
Sad.
The cult was being lied to. The mask had already been recalled. The dragons were unaware of this and are furious when they find out that 4 of their number have died because of the cult's deception.
Oh my god.
There is
Oh.
I
there
know what-
is side effects of this that will come to pass in future episodes. So the cult has pulled a fast one on the dragons, and they are none too happy about it.
Let's
we
take
will
as
get.
many scales as we can get, guys.
You do have access to the body of a full blue dragon. There's actually the skeleton of a black dragon inside the tower that was being prepared for Dracolichdom, and
Wasn't there
several other
another
things.
black dragon?
There's a full freshly dead black dragon,
Yep.
shadow dragon, which is not really going to exist much longer. That fades away fairly quick, and then the bones of a Draco Lich, as well as many thankful apprentices who are very happy to be alive. The town suffered only minimal casualties, 30 to 40 or so, which is quite good considering it could have been all of them. So
Nice.
well done,
Holy
everybody.
Man.
Please go ahead.
Woo.
Please go ahead and advance yourselves to 12th level
Oh my
Uh,
god.
for
Nice.
the next
Yes.
game.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
yeah. We can take 4 dragons.
Yes. I don't think we've ever earned a level so hard.
Yes, this was well earned. So we will be picking up next session less a player. So Waverly will be off doing spy stuff.
So
and
sad to me.
but
It's sad for me too, but such is
You
life.
went out.
yeah,
Oh, so well with
Yeah.
that nat 20.
and
It's
Danger
a hell
Mouse
of a way to go out, you know.
Danger Mouse went out the way she came in, killing the shit out of stuff.
A whole dragon.
Yeah.
An entire dragon.
So, well done there. I will give you guys a little primer on what will be going on next round as we talk. One of the things we have been talking about is how many more sessions we've got. I'm thinking we could have anywhere from 4 to 5 main storyline sessions. 1 or 2 getting ready for the big battle, and then probably 3 of the big battle. Depending on how people's schedule works out, we can insert some of the character storyline schedules or move them to the end to make as many people available for the big battle as possible. Because
Yes.
I know, Kitty, we might be losing you for the next 2 sessions.
Oh no, I'll be here.
Oh, you
First
okay?
class got canceled because of the plague.
Yeah,
Yep.
the world's ending, so we'll figure out scheduling from there. But thank you everybody out in Twitch for those folks who are watching. Please like, follow, and obey. This was Captain Reboot. We're doing Tyranny of Dragons. Sin, Kyle, anything you want to pitch? I don't remember what's happening next.
No, we're still getting grips on what's exactly going on. There's a Wednesday night game, there's a Thursday night game, there's a Friday every other week game, and possibly more coming soon. Then there's the Tuesday.
Cool.
And then
So-
Athy, we're
on
on
Saturday
Saturdays.
now.
Yeah, we're on Saturday nights for your game. So lots of stuff. Check back nights, stuff and things are happening. This was super fun. Good job, everybody.
Well done, and thank you for putting up with the huge map and all of the crazy technology problems. Roll20, you were an ass today, but thank you for getting us through. And we'll hopefully benefit from these updates that they've been giving us.
Totally. Please don't put this lighting on your map. Your giant maps.
I mean, it'd be nice if even they just rolled the dice. I feel like that's kind of key to the virtual tabletop, letting me see dice rolls, but maybe something else is happening. Who knows? All right.